What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 3 of our campaign. It's going pretty solid so far. Don't want to jinx anything, especially how the last one ended, but I'm feeling pretty confident. Hopefully we actually don't just die to a TPK. That's the plan at least, but nonetheless, I hope you'll enjoy. Per usual, if you can, subscribe down below if you like the content. Leave a comment. I try to reply to what I can, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.
All right. Would someone like to give a quick recap of last time?
Sure. For the most part, we went so that we got our supplies and gizmos and gadgets, and then went to the fog. Spoke to the colossal titan from Attack on Titan, the famous anime.
True.
Yeah, except this one didn't kill us.
Actually, it was more like the Warhammer Titan because he had a thing. But we talked to him. He likes music and not violence, much like a character in our party, for the most part.
For the most part.
Then went to the village, talked to an old witch. She identified Ray as a very strong fae or a celestial, or a warrior celestial, sorry. Talked about how we needed to get the orbs to get the approval from the angels to go up on top to reach the guy. And I think that's kind of about the gist. We tried doing the good old grapple and hook fall maneuver, but that didn't work. And then with the nat 20, something about reflections.
Yeah, that basically sums things up, I think. There was a hint given that the nature of the riddle that was, and I can post in a chat just so you guys can have it if you don't have it already. But Riley does think that the riddle is referring to mirrors.
Dun, dun.
There you go. Your first attempt, it did not succeed. Clever though it was. What would you guys like to do?
So yeah, the plan itself did work, but I just went through what we thought was the ball.
Yeah, correct.
Rich near the spies, which is what was a painted black, foolish piece themselves attack. Okay. So we are to assume this is referring to mirrors or reflected images or something of the sort. Do we want to try to just literally get in the water? Or just touch the water? I don't know how else we're getting to this ball without touching the water at this point.
As eagles fly and swim while dry.
Yeah, I'm starting to. Well, I don't know, because I'm thinking
So
we're looking at this dry part too much.
Birds have hydrophobic feathers.
Yes.
And that's how they swim dryly.
Yes.
Do any of us have hydrophobic feathers? Question.
Ray pats herself down and looks at you and shakes her head.
Okay, we're at the shot.
Miss Rose, we don't have feathers.
Nobody has a spell of some kind that forms a barrier.
No, having tested my spells and stuff, I shake my head no. Hey, Senior God, how far away can my unseen servant get from? Oh, it tells me, 60 feet away. Okay.
60 feet away.
Thank you.
Nice.
Always happy to help.
Well, because I remembered I had to spawn it within 15. But
you guys haven't spent too much time. As I recall, you found the mana orb pretty quickly. I think you guys rolled well on your survival check or whatever it was. However, it is sort of dipping into evening at this point, just to let you know. You aren't that far from the hamlet that you came from, but you should keep that in mind in case for your future plans.
I do believe we got a nat 20 on the research.
on finding it, yeah.
Alright. Well,
Oh yeah, we did, because you were like, Riley just goes the right direction.
Yeah. Fuck it, we can go in the water.
yeah, let me dunk my head below water, see what happens.
Well, we're on a cliff. I think this is a all or nothing type deal. Unless maybe, is there an incline, or is it just kind of like a cliff edge?
I mean, it's an incline. As you can kind of tell with the map, it's about 15 feet, 10 to 15 feet in terms of like the horizontal distance, and about like 20, 30 feet for the verticality. So it is an incline.
Okay, there's a waterfall. There's something behind the waterfall. Every game has taught me that. Let's check behind the waterfall first.
I mean,
Yes.
we can walk over there.
Brilliant plan.
Oh, game's paused. Or at least for me.
Yeah, for me too.
Not me.
Hudson, set me free.
It should be unpaused. One of you is moving successfully.
Two of us are
Nice.
moving. Half of us are moving, really. I'm going.
Okay, I'll pause it and unpause
Hudson
it. There you
has
go.
me captive. Freedom.
Okay, there you go. Now you can move.
Freedom.
That was fine. I don't know what you guys were talking about.
I used the
Okay,
fall
how
spell.
how much fall damage is that?
Yeah.
I don't catch him.
I'm actually aiming for Rose, so we'll see what happens.
All right. Being here now, dunking your head in water is a bit more plausible, as well. There's
I
something
mean,
behind.
I'll do the good old and try
one of the
to
waterfalls.
yeah, try to
Three of
look over the
four of
edge
waterfalls.
over
Five of
here.
the waterfalls. Fuck.
I mean, there are the
Okay, so
waterfalls.
what exactly are you doing here at the edge of the waterfall? And I guess just to briefly describe the waterfall, it's about 30 feet. It's very pretty looking, not too like roaring or raging or anything like that. It's more like a curtain of water, as opposed to like a roaring rapid or anything like that.
Cool. Alright, fine. I dunk my head in the water. What happens? Nothing.
Where are you
Right.
dunking your head in the water?
Oh, I hate that matters. Right smack here.
Where you are? Okay. You dunk your head in the sort of connecting pool between the two waterfalls. You can make a perception check if you'd like.
You see the 50 piranhas eat your face, and you're dead.
Joke's on you, piranhas are shy and only attack dead things. What
That
am I
movie.
doing? Perception?
Yeah.
Well, are we really living in this world?
Okay.
Dude.
With the 21,
I better get
Uh,
something useful,
you-
god damn it.
you catch a glimmer of something on this side of behind the curtain of the waterfall.
God damn right.
You can't really see too well from your angle because you're not quite the right space there, but there is something behind the waterfall that you're pretty sure, something metallic in nature.
Cool. Eris lifts her head up, goes, "Hey, shit! I saw something over there, over here." And she points where Hudson said was a metallic thing. It looked like something metal.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, you know, being tiny. Well, do we want to tie the rope again? I can swim out there, or at least try.
Well, sure.
We also actually could do Ray, which would probably make more sense. She's a lot stronger than I am.
Yeah, I don't think I want Riley to get swept away, no matter how slow moving
Yeah,
the current is.
I forget Ray's like light. Sure, Eris would chase these away. Also, I don't know.
Ray looks over to Rose for
You might
approval.
PM me.
Yeah, I just give him approval.
Miss Rose, we don't have to. It was just an idea.
So are you tying a rope around Ray? Up to you.
I will. Because what's the anchor point of this rope? So like, what are we trying to do?
I would assume we're kind of same maneuvers last time of us three will hold it here.
So just to describe it, because it was a pretty scuffed perception check. Eris saw like something glinting at like the edge of the waterfall, and she gets the sense that it like continues down like where the waterfall is flowing down. Does that make sense? So it's like behind the waterfall itself.
Okay, Rose will go and Ray will hold anchor.
I'll
Okay.
support.
All right. Ray and Rose tie the rope around Rose, and Ray holds tight. What would Rose like to do?
I will begrudgingly step foot in the like calm waters and then move on to where the glint was.
Okay. As you're being a little more cautious about this, I will tell you, Rose, there is like a current, not like a raging current, but like enough that it is definitely pulling you towards the waterfall.
Okay. How much feet of rope do we have? We have 50, right?
50, baby.
Each of you have 50, I
Yeah,
believe.
you should have like the whole
I
waterfall.
I will go. I will walk here, 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 and then go.
Okay,
Nice.
kind of wrapping the rope around the
Yeah.
rock. Okay. All right. So you go to the edge of the waterfall, I suppose. Um, you can go ahead and make I'll say either Ray or Rose can make an athletics check with advantage, as the other is helping whoever's making the roll.
Okay. Love that.
Okay. 13. It is sufficient that, like I said, this isn't a terribly like violent waterfall or anything like that. If anything, it's just like a bunch of buckets of water being poured on your head constantly. You dangle on the other side of the waterfall. You do see what was making the glinting thing. It appears to be a metal plate. Um, the formation around you, it's all rock as you can see. However, where beneath the waterfall, it is just a single, or rather, a multitude of metal plates that have been sort of welded onto the surface.
Okay.
As you come in and out, you can make another perception check. As again, you're kind of struggling to like keep yourself in one position, so you can kind of take a closer look at this.
It's a perception.
Yeah. You think you see some sort of writing or something carved onto the different plates, but it's difficult. Like you're constantly getting like water shoved in your face.
Okay. I could have cast bless so many or guidance so many times now. Hmm. Okay. So it's basically like a little wall of plates, right?
Yeah. I'll say again with the 9 perception check, you can't really get a good, but there are multiple plates, kind of haphazardly, all welded onto that surface there.
Okay. I kind of tug at the rope to pull me back.
Okay. Ray can make another athletics check with advantage, as I assume Eris and Riley are kind of helping her on this one.
Yeah.
As much as I can.
Well, yeah, Eris more so than. Ray, with the help of your party members, pull you back up, and you can head back to the surface if you'd like, or
Is this waterfall? How is it? This one?
that one looks a little bit more violent. The drop is higher; it's about 50 feet, as opposed to the other one, which is about 30. Yeah.
Okay, I usher to my team. I believe there is a metal plate welded to this, so the waterfall has something to do with it, or the under the lake at least.
Did the and I mean I would ask Rose this, but this wasn't. I don't think this was necessarily described. Did the plates go like all the way to the bottom and continue on, or could Rose not see that far?
Rose couldn't see. At the bottom is where the water pools, and it creates kind of
So
a
all the
cloudy.
bubbles and the the
Yeah,
white
so
foam.
difficult for her
Okay.
to tell for sure.
Wolfie, what the hell you got against Riley?
All right. I think I'm just gonna, with the rope still attached, descend down into the pool of water. I'm already wet, I guess.
Okay, so down like at the actual like lower level there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will cast guidance on myself.
Sure. I'll say with the rope still around you, Ray can sort of safely lower you down the cliff, kind of acting as a what do you call it, a belay or whatever for the climbing. Yeah, you make it to the bottom without issue.
Okay. And then I go under the water.
Okay. Under the water, the pool is very okay. You can make a perception check. I assume you're kind of like trying to look at the bottom of the pool here.
Yeah.
Okay. With a 17, I'll say you look down, you can't see the bottom of the pool. It just seems to go deeper and deeper. Before long, you feel your ears pop and you come back up to take a breath.
Okay. And then we can keep the 17, or I can roll again, but look in the direction of the orb. Unless there was something else you were gonna say.
Just to Riley's theory was that there might be more plates like sort of beneath the surface of the pool. That does not appear to be the case. The plates are just behind the waterfall.
Okay.
The direction of the orb, as you are underwater there with a 17, yeah, I'll say you do see another orb, exactly the same size, the same luminance underneath the water. What would you guys like to do?
So it appears to be there appears to be an orb under the water.
Yes, you see an orb underneath the water.
Yeah, I kind of using my rock climbing skills, kind of get on the rocks to yell back at the team. No rock climbing. And there's an orb under the water. Similar to the one that's on top of it. Maybe that is the correct one. If we're gonna lower myself down, though, I don't think this should be the spot we do it from.
Yeah, Miss Rose, I'd agree. Yeah, I guess this is just the reflection one. It's just inverted. And I will go over and start trying to help tug the rope upward to help Miss Rose get up.
Sure. Ray can make an athletics check with advantage. Ah, okay, another 22. Yeah, Rose is pulled up to the top again.
Right. Yeah, I got without even untying the rope. We just kind of moved to the closest spot. Yeah. What did we say was the closest one? It was 65.
It's so amusing watching the characters just move like that.
Bow, 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 bow.
Hell yeah, the perfect music. 60.
This is the biggest heist of the century.
I think 65 is about as good as we're gonna get.
65 is right here. Yeah. So we tied 2 ropes together at this point.
Okay. We'll probably need more than that if you're gonna have to go down and get the ball. How deep was the ball?
So with a 17, I'll say it was difficult for her to be sure. However, it did appear to be fairly reasonably close to the surface, not like super deep or anything.
Okay.
I mean, I would have 40 extra to move around with, and that's if I'm moving only away from you guys. But we'll tie 2 because I think tying 3, the knots might get a bit weak.
Yeah, the three gets a little janky.
All right, same sitch. I will go cast guidance on myself and go down.
Okay, so do you have the rope around you tied around you?
Yeah. Like I'm the one go. Same same situation physically, but I do have the rope tied around me, and it would be 2 ropes.
Okay. Oh, all right, I understand. Yeah. Rose is lowered into the water.
All right, I swim towards it.
Okay.
Trying to be very trying to be very aware of either sea monsters or hidden currents below the water or some shenanigans like this.
You guys are so paranoid.
You're right. It's almost like this is our 3rd character.
You can make a perception check. I'll say actually, how quickly is Rose? How quickly are you trying to swim here?
Not very.
I still have 1.
Okay, so you're being more stealthy and cautious as opposed to trying to get this over with quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can make a perception check, followed by an athletics check.
I
will
don't
add
feel like
the
I'm
D4
cheating.
to my athletics.
Okay. I mean, you can do it to both if you want. I would say you have enough time to, guidance yourself as you're moving along there.
Okay. I'm just trying not to abuse it too much.
Not to use and abuse.
Oh wow.
Like I said, I just set it to sort of the weighted dice, and it all evens out in the end.
Yeah, I see that.
Rose, you're moving a little slowly, sort of moving along there. You're not the most athletic person in the world, not the best swimmer. You are making a lot of noise and splashing as you move along. With the 15, however, you are getting a little nervous as you can't see very far down into the pool, and it is a very, very deep pool. However, you don't see anything yet.
Oh no.
Love that.
Yet.
Okay, I will cast.
I mean, I think everyone's been in like a deep
Oh
water
yeah.
situation where
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Cliff
gets eerie.
diving's fun, bro.
It
Gets
gets
very
eerie.
creepy though if you start
Eh.
thinking about it.
I'll say you do reach well, you get to that point there. What would you like to do?
I communicate an action to Ray. That action I will keep secret for the moment.
Secrets don't make friends.
I don't want the DM to metagame.
That's so funny.
You'll see Ray turn towards Riley while still grabbing the rope. And I'll attempt to grab the orb.
So Ray's just looking at me.
Ray has turned around and is like almost like in like a sprinter's position. I mean, not really a sprinter's position,
Oh,
but
I see. No, yeah. If I see that, I will take implications and turn and get ready.
yeah. Rose will try to grab the orb,
Which orb?
the one under the water.
Okay. Rose dives beneath the surface. As you are closer to it now, you can tell it appears to be equidistant in terms of the like distance from the surface to the orb, as the orb floating above the water. So it's a few feet down, about 4 feet down. So you have to dive a little bit. You reach out to touch it and grasp it, and your hand goes through.
Fuck off.
Okay, I go back up for air. So looking down, still being very eerie about the depths.
Okay, can we see you now? Like up?
Yeah.
Like, I'll wait till you give us. Yeah, good. Do you think?
Yeah. No, the reflection appears to be as translucent and transparent as the one above.
Wait, if it
you're
has
good.
to do with mirrors, do you think someone has to grab it from above while someone's grabbing it from below?
That is not where I was gonna go, but that is a good idea.
I mean, if it has to do with reflections and mirrors.
So is the other ball like pretty like just right above Rose right now?
Can I try?
Yeah. I mean, it's 4 feet above her. Well, not 4 feet above her. 4 feet above the surface. So it would be. I mean, it would be floating above her.
I stopped swimming for a bit. Not like stop swimming, but like stop trying to make like waves or ripples or anything, and then I would like to try to grab the midway point.
Okay. You reach out your hand towards the surface.
Like where the reflection of it on the water would be.
Right. You reach out and grasp the surface there. Nothing appears to happen.
Okay, I'll try to grab the one that's 4 feet away or up top.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say since you're wet, maybe you grab that one.
You sort of push yourself into the air with a little bit of like a swimming motion and reach up and try to grab the orb above you. Your hand passes through it.
If we want to try Eris's idea, I do have one more fall, and I can cut it off landing in the water. Making it a lot less painful. And we can touch both at the same time.
Yeah, your escape is a lot less likely than mine. Would be the only thing. If for some reason there's something.
I got smoke bombs and grappling hooks. I think I'll be fine.
Smoke bombs in the water.
Smoke still clouds up water. It's just like dirt. It still fogs up water. Just not as probably not as like a big of a area.
Out of curiosity, I'm gonna look at it. Now I'm curious.
I would imagine it just comes out slower.
Yeah, but the bomb part of the explosion, I feel like wouldn't trigger it.
Smoke bombs don't really explode though. They like spit the smoke out more so. It's like.
Well,
What could Google search mid-session?
Yeah. You can't just let my fun
okay.
ideas be fun.
That's interesting. I know the answer.
Not gonna share with the class.
It does not cloud up the water.
Mm.
Put it that way.
Oh no,
No,
not the answer
really.
we wanted.
They come up as like very tiny bubbles and just float to the surface. But it doesn't really
Yeah.
cloud up anything.
Yeah, but this ain't like a real smoke bomb. You know, this is like a special smoke bomb.
Yeah. Special magic.
Right. So I'm just trying to keep
Yeah.
Riley alive. You can do what you want.
What would you guys like to do?
Yeah. I mean, if Riley wants to do the fall thing, go for it.
You seem all upset against it. I don't want to do it.
Well, no, I was just listen. It's your character.
I'm trying to think what the most logical way to do this would be.
I mean, can't Rose grab onto Riley once he stops his fall, and then we drag you both back with the rope?
If something is chasing us that is fairly slow, and that was not my initial plan of escape, if something were to be chasing us.
Right. It all comes down to the possible Loch Ness monster, doesn't it?
I
Yeah.
think I know what's gonna happen, and I get it now. Yeah, I mean, it's literally either just someone else swims out there with you, or I do the fall thing to, like, get there quickly and then get away. That's pretty much what, if we want to try this idea, that's pretty much what it boils down to.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So what are you doing, Riley?
I mean, I could either use it to get away or to get... Having not seen anything yet, actually, this is the way I'm going to do this. I am going to go ahead, I mean, affirming with the team, making sure we're all okay with it. I express my plan as following the rope across, getting to the point of... This is just me kind of showing, like, visually, but getting the point of the orb, and then once I get to the orb and I grab mine, if we are able to grab it, I can then fall, like, towards the wall. And since I'm in water, it's like, you know, like if you're falling in water, it doesn't affect you quite as much. And so I can use that to slow myself down so I'm not, like, taking a bunch of fall damage hitting the wall.
Okay.
But I can still get back fast. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Wait, so how are you doing fall in this instance?
So in this instance, I'm basically gonna have, like, so you know, if you're in the water, right, and you start sinking in the water because of gravity, you don't go that fast, right? Like, you fall pretty slowly.
Yes.
So I can be, like, partially in the water, partially out of it, using my hand to, like, slow myself down in the water, or, you know, I mean, how big are these orbs? I don't know how big these orbs are.
It's about 2 feet in diameter, a little less than 2 feet.
Okay, I remember I think we had these cards. No, that was the other orbs, actually. Okay, could Riley realistically hold on to it with one hand? Or, like, with one arm, like if he's wrapping around it?
With one arm, yeah.
Okay, so I hold on to it with one arm, and I use my other arm to, like, slow myself down going towards the wall, just so I'm not full speed ramming into a wall with fall.
I guess my question is, how are you getting there in the first place?
Oh, like I'm going on the rope, like I'm following the rope along.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean swimming inherently. That's
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Trying to stay as quiet and calm as possible, as to not disturb any water monsters.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check with advantage as you descend the rope there.
Okay.
As you don't have Ray necessarily making it quite as easy, because
Yeah.
the rope is already out there.
Wait, normal or advantage?
Advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you make it to the bottom all right and fall into the pool there.
Yeah. So once I get to the bottom, I will start trying to calmly drag myself with the rope, swimming, going.
You can make an athletics check with advantage.
Okay.
How quickly is Riley trying to go here?
Oh, he doesn't want to be in the water super long. Rose has already been here. So somewhere in between as fast as possible and like going super slow to avoid any ripples at all. Wherever that middle ground is.
Okay, you can make an athletics check with advantage.
So as a medium speed, I suppose.
Yeah, that is great. That is a roundabout way of saying just medium speed.
Okay, good rolls.
Um,
Oh, we avoided the nat one.
You just focus on the rope, constantly pulling yourself forward, steadily but surely, and you make it there without creating much disturbance in the water.
All right, I get there. I go, okay, Miss Rose. I can probably get the bottom one a little easier, seeing as my size.
Yeah. I'll reach for the top one and you reach for the bottom one.
All right, we'll go for it.
Okay. So you guys are coordinating this. I'll say whichever you has the higher perception, go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage to try to time it so that you're touching it at the same time.
Not I, said the fly.
That's almost assuredly me.
Seems like I got a
That's
plus
not
one.
I'm a plus
We've been
3.
rolling too high for this to not go wrong now.
Is this one straight or is this one with advantage? I did not hear.
This one is with advantages, as the other person is doing their best to time with you.
Sir. Haha.
Okay.
Yeah, with a 15, Riley
Getting
with its watery eyes looking up at Rose, who Rose sort of counts down from 3, 2, 1, and then you both reach out to try to touch the orb at the same time. You do so, and you feel your bodies suffused with an energy.
Oh God.
It washes over you, both of you.
Uh-huh.
What would you guys like to do?
Get the fuck out of the water.
Yeah. I grab Riley and tie the rope around him.
Okay. I will say that'll probably take some time unless you want to do a sleight of hand check and roll decently on it.
Riley, how comfortable are you just swimming back?
I honestly think I'm fine because I think my fall thing will make me, swim a lot faster than the average
Oh, that's
thing
right.
would,
Yeah, the fall thing.
if it comes down to it.
Okay. So you're both going back. Rose can make an athletics check with advantage. Riley will just make a normal athletics check.
Okay. Oh, I'm
There's
scared.
nothing really
I'm
helping him right now.
Scared for this. I mean, can we not both? Like, can she not drag
Can
me
I
back
use
with her
guidance?
in the beginning, or no?
The issue is that like Rose isn't like an expert swimmer or anything. It's pretty hard to swim
Okay.
with someone who's
I got you. That's fair. I'll make my check.
Can I guidance it?
Okay.
Yeah,
it is.
you can grab
It could.
for
Listen.
perception.
Excuse me. 6 is not the worst thing in the world.
Okay, Rose is pulled along by Ray, who's also anxious to get Rose out of the water there. Riley, however, is lagging behind.
And I do want to say I am very vigilantly looking like as best I can through the water to make sure nothing's coming.
Okay, you can make a perception check.
Okay. I was like, if I catch sight of anything, this spell slot, gone. Oh fuck.
You're okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. That was a good save though.
Dirty 20, dirty 20.
Yeah. You feel panic begin to overwhelm you as you're like splashing, flailing about in the water, trying to look down into the water
That's
at the
fair.
same time
Yeah.
while swimming. But you do manage to calm down and reset yourself. You can go ahead and make another athletics check if you'd like to try to continue.
Oh, come on.
Dude.
You're doing your best. Riley is not an expert swimmer, I imagine.
No, not particularly.
You've been a little bit further. At this point, Rose, you're definitely sort of here. Yeah, you guys see Riley flailing about in the water. Is there anything that you guys would like to do?
Yeah, as I go up, Rose will go in.
Ray, you mean? Okay.
Or Ray, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you're kind of switching positions with the rope still tied around Rose. Okay. Ray fearlessly dives into the water, swimming for Riley. Ray can go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh boy.
Nope, I did that at advantage. Sorry, take the first one.
Well,
The first one was
Uh,
the
the
good
case
one.
the first one.
is the better one. The DC was not high. However, Ray, this being technically her first time swimming, kind of goes in the wrong direction. Not really going terribly close to
Miss
Riley.
Ray, Miss Ray, over here.
Uh, Riley, you can go ahead and make another perception check or a wisdom saving throw. I'm okay with either.
Oh wait, interesting. Wisdom saves plus. Okay, I'll go ahead and make that perception check, huh? There it is. There it is. Okay,
Oh, thank God.
Okay, Riley, you're kind of flailing around in the water, worried that something is coming up. You dunk your head beneath the water and open your eye, trying to get a look at the clear pool. You do see in the distance beneath you 2 red glowing eyes.
Hate that. I'm falling. Not even hesitating.
Okay. Riley begins moving very quickly through the water. I'll say getting to the surface correctly, at which point I assume Ray or Rose is beginning to tug on Ray, informing her to come back in. All right, Ray can make an athletics check with advantage. Okay. Yeah. Between the rope and Ray's natural athletic ability, she makes it back just fine. Riley, I assume you get to the other side, and with the help of everyone, you do manage to make it to the surface. As well.
Yeah. I get up holding my little orb, and I'm like, oh my god, there were. I swear there were little eyes in there. Like I looked down, and there were like 2 little red eyes. It was really scary.
Oh, well, you got back safe. That's good.
At this point, the mana orb does disappear.
Well, we're like holding it, right?
No, you both
No, we
touched it.
infuse with energy.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Riley and Rose, you guys both get the sense that you are blessed to move on and get through the cloud of
Okay.
angels.
I'm seeing.
However, Ray and Eris are not.
Okay. Yeah. Looking at Miss Rose, I'm like, hey, do you feel that too?
Yes, I believe we are good to go.
I look at the other 2 and go, well, I guess this is why we gotta find both orbs then.
Yes, correct.
I stand up. I am not going back in there. And I'll look up at the sky. What's our time looking like?
I'll say you guys actually did decently on time on that one. Not a whole lot of lollygagging. I mean, if you went to the forest now, if you got there quickly, you might be able to do it before nightfall. It really depends on how quickly you find the correct forest and how quickly you're able to search it.
Okay. I think maybe we try to just, go to the closest forest, maybe check it out. If it gets close to nighttime, call it a day. Try to find I think we focus on finding a good place to camp rather than trying to force find the orb.
I mean, we're close to the village. I think we should probably just rest up there.
Are they gonna take us?
Yeah.
I believe they said they would.
Did they?
I believe so.
That's it.
Um,
Did they?
Are we allowed to get reminders, God, or is this?
I don't think they explicitly invited you in. However, the shrub witch, she was fairly sympathetic towards you guys.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, if they'll let us sleep there, that would definitely be ideal. I'm okay with calling it a day. We were told that we have 4 months to get this stone, and it's been a total of almost a week. So I think we've got some time.
Yes, rest would be nice, and I also don't like camping out where there might be goblins.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking forward to running into those.
Is there any forest close to the camp that we could check out the one forest just to mark it off the list type thing?
Yeah, sure. And whoever is leading the party, you can make a survival check with advantage. I don't recall. I think it was Riley leading the party with his survival. I don't.
I mean, I'm a +1. I was leading us earlier. I don't know.
Is a +1 your guys' best survival check?
Almost assuredly.
Yeah, I just have a +1 too.
Oh well, Ray has a +2. So.
Oh my God, Ray's leading us.
Okay, Ray can lead you guys if you'd like.
I will cast guidance on her. Nailed it.
Um,
I'm really good at getting the 4s, and I'm really bad at getting anything.
Yeah, you haven't getting the fours.
you briefly check out what you think to be a forest, but it turns out to just be like a small copse of trees. Not really much of a forest. You head back to the hamlet, I suppose, having given up on that for the day. Oh, you guys are on the map there. The Mastiff barks at you, leading to the thugs and the witch coming out once more to greet you.
Doggy.
The witch sees night falling and looks at you guys and says, I suppose you're looking for a safe spot to rest the night?
If you
Yes,
would be
ma'am.
so kind.
Well, I can't guarantee your safety here, and you will not be able to go into any of the buildings without the permission of the other individuals here, but you're welcome to sleep within the walls with your own camping equipment.
That is
Enough.
perfectly good for me.
Hey, do you get spell slots back with a short rest or no?
Nope.
No, okay. Shame.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
With that, the shrub witch goes about her business, letting you guys pick a campsite inside of the place, wherever you would like to hang out.
Sleeping in the tree.
Yeah, whatever is least in their way. I mean, do we want to just go like hang by the broken building?
Yeah, there is a ruined building there that still has a decent amount of like roofing in place in case it rains here.
Yeah,
Great.
that's fine.
That feels like the most logistical. I will avoid the doggy as much as I want to pet it.
Yeah.
How does the dog
dog,
react when we like walk by it?
It barks at you.
Okay.
It is still alerting everyone that you're there.
Okay.
The thugs, however, ignore it.
How many rations did we get? We got 10, huh?
10.
10, I believe.
What a shame. So giving this dog one of them probably isn't like a great plan, even though I really want it to love me.
Up to you. As you guys consume your rations, it's sort of basically an old-timey sort of granola bar. Not terribly like satisfying, but it does provide the caloric intake that you need. If everyone would like to mark off a ration, is there anything that you guys would like to do as you're setting up camp? Any activities you'd like to perform?
Just once again checking through the guitar, trying to figure out how it works.
Wish I had a spell slot.
Okay.
I'm bad.
And more than anything, trying to figure out how to deactivate the crystal thingy.
Okay. You can make another investigation check.
How do you think I'm cheating, bro? What's up, Digi? How's it going? What's up, Icarus? What it do?
Guidance.
How do you think I'm cheating, Wolfie? How do you think I'm cheating?
Okay. With a 15, I'll say you make some progress in terms of figuring out the wiring and the different mechanisms and whatnot. You still haven't discovered exactly how the crystal is implemented and what function it serves, and if it's safe to take out or not. But you are getting you're improving your understanding of the blueprints of the device that was created for you.
Okay.
Anyone
other
else?
than that?
I'm not doing anything in particular. Still getting accustomed to my tools that I've created. Since I haven't used it yet, I don't think I would probably try to mess around with my grappling hook to get comfortable with that. Messing around with it, attaching it to the roof, things of that nature.
Okay. Is anyone keeping an eye out, by the way, for your camp, or is everyone?
Ray would. Right. I don't think Ray needs sleep, or at least she was just sitting
Correct.
on her bed last time.
No,
so
you're correct. She does not need sleep.
Ray would.
Okay. Ray can make a perception check.
So I have you around. Guidance?
I'll say no guidance on that one, as this isn't the sort of check that you would know to pray for. Okay. With a 16, however, you do, or Ray rather, spots an individual spying on your camp.
Love that.
You see him peek his head around the corner, watching, or rather, Ray does. She sees him peek his head around the corner of the building there, watching you guys before getting back in whenever he thinks that someone might see him.
Okay. I do pull Eris and Riley close at like different intervals, or if everybody's close, and
Yeah.
let them know there appears to be a thug watching us. I don't know. Don't say we do anything until provoked otherwise.
Yeah, if I didn't cast my spell so many times, I'd have an alarm for us. But now I know I gotta keep some around next time.
All right, you live and you learn.
Okay. He will go ahead and make a perception check.
If he so much as touches my grappling hook, I will airburst mine his ass. Just, I mean, on God.
Okay. You guys spend the evening eating and resting and whatnot, and eventually Riley, Rose, and Ray, you guys fall asleep, or rather, Eris, Rose, and Riley, you guys all sleep under the watchful eye of Ray, who stays awake through the night. However, the individual does not return. Does not bother you.
Punk ass bitch.
You guys wake up in the morning, feeling much refreshed. Let's see. Rose, Eris, and Riley, you guys can all make this would be an intelligence save.
Don't like that. Oh, I'm even good at
Heyo.
these, and I rolled a 7. Fuck
Whoa,
outta here.
wow.
Oh,
What do I get with an
that's
18,
tough.
sir?
Eris, as you wake up, although it's fleeting, you do recall the bits of a dream that you had. A very, emotionally effective and, sort of memorable, realistic dream. You see an individual looking down at you. You are in the top of a mountain. You see the clouds around you. The individual's looking down at you. And he gestures, inviting you to come closer.
What does this guy look like?
I'll say even with an 18, you do remember you were able to see him in the dream, but you can't really remember what he looked like outside of it.
And I'm still dreaming right now, right?
I'll say yeah, sure.
This is how I'm seeing the guy on the mountain or whatever.
Yes.
I gesture back at him. You come to me first, buddy.
Okay. You can make a persuasion check.
Damn, I'm persuasive as fuck in my dream.
Okay.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah. He does lower himself. You see him descend from above. The voice says, "Fine, I'll wait for you in the forest." And at that point, I'll say Eris does wake up, remembering that portion of her dream there.
And you said it was an old man?
It was a male figure.
Male figure. Okay. What did his voice sound like? Old, young, middle-aged?
I'll say it was difficult for you to tell for sure. However, it was fairly high pitched.
Dude, it's Riley.
Oh my god, it all makes sense.
It's all connected.
And as a male figure, I'm assuming that means grown man, right?
Like I said, it's difficult for you to remember exactly what this figure looked like.
Alright, I'll cease with the questions for now.
I'll retreat.
What would you guys like to do?
So we don't get anything bad with these bad intelligence saving rolls. We just don't have any recollection of anything. We just
You would certainly hope so.
I slept like a fucking log, brother. That swimming took it out of me.
Yeah. I wake up, get a little stretch in. I guess we're not gonna have any of that really good chocolate bowl breakfast.
That cursed nonsense.
Yeah. You guys just nibble on your ration bars for breakfast. I'll say just we won't need to mark off every time you have a meal. At the end of every day, we'll be marking off rations.
Okay. So I guess we're exploring forest today, yeah?
Yes, it appears so.
Do we want to kind of ask a lay of the land to figure out where the kind of thickest forests are, or just start a trucking and not bother them anymore?
As the thugs appear to be wary of us, we should probably just, even if it takes longer, just go on about our way.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. With Ray leading the way, I suppose, again, you can make a survival check.
Guidance?
Sure.
God damn it!
Okay.
It's not terrible.
With a 10, I'll say it does take Ray all morning as you guys sort of go through the different forests. However, you do eventually come across a scene.
I like scenes.
Yeah. As we're walking through the forest, Eris just offhandedly mentions, like, yeah, speaking of forest, I had this really weird dream. Some old man said he was waiting for me in a forest. Odd.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
What do you mean? It's just a dream.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking along the path, a large individual, towering, makes his way through the trees
Is he blue?
towards you.
Here we go again.
Oh. He blue.
He's
He's
wasteful.
wasteful.
he's
Oh my
right.
god.
Dude, he probably does.
doesn't
I was
recycle.
literally about to say he doesn't even recycle. What a piece of shit.
Damn,
He
kill him.
stands in the path and crosses his massive arms.
Hey there.
I'll try to get a mana sense check of him.
Sure. You can make sense.
Wolfie, where is your confidence? Where is your confidence? You need at least a
on.
little bit. Just like a little bit.
Processing.
Ray will make a mana sense check. Guidance?
Oh, funny. Funny how that works.
He just keeps switching between the two.
Oh!
Hey, look at that. Ow.
So
Damn,
as,
wait. I
you're
thought you
looking at
forward. Sorry, I thought you
this
28 had forward. Sorry.
creature before you, despite its overbearing and awesome presence, the mana sense that you get from it is a light piccolo, right? That's the name of the little flute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A light piccolo playing playful music.
So dumb that I thought of the Dragon Ball Z character first.
I did think of the Dragon Ball Z character first.
That's funny.
I look him
Weebs.
up and down and like scratch my head a little bit and go, well, I think I can make this one work. And I will take some time trying to prep up a performance and then try to play his mana sense back to him.
Okay. You can make a performance check with advantage.
Guidance?
Sure. Okay. With the 26, the warden sort of looks down at you balefully.
Sheesh.
However, as you continue playing this sort of light, playful music, you see it seemingly not even realizing it, bobbing its head from side to side, in tune with the music.
Before you guys can do something.
Oh, well, I mean, at this point, Riley's just enjoying. I think he likes it, Miss Rose.
Hey there, big guy. Can we help you?
It lets out a frustrated sigh, and it sort of balls up its hands and begins to pout. This massive ancient visage creating a very childlike expression as it stomps its foot on the ground, which does not produce any clouds of dust as you might expect. However, the visage around the creature does disappear, revealing its true form.
Ah.
That's funny.
This small, sort of mix between a squirrel and a bird. It hops around
It's a squirrel.
along the path. It says, "That wasn't you caught me too quick. That wasn't that much fun."
If he's so he's like a fairly small creature.
Yeah.
Ray will if he's just like is he just like flying back and forth? Or is
Yeah.
he like Ray
You
will
hear them sort of like throwing a little tantrum, basically.
Rose will kind of squat down. Um, Ray will walk a little bit further up, and Rose will go, I'm sorry about that. Do you want to get out of the mud and dirt? And then Ray will extend a hand as a kind of perch.
Um, okay. Uh, sure.
Animal handling. Let's
Uh,
go.
Oh no, he's not that
Also,
wise.
you can make a persuasion check. Oh, I guess with advantage. He does find Ray cute or
Yes.
adorable.
Ray's so adorable.
Perfect. Guidance?
Sure.
No, okay. I was gonna be like that was a bit of a stretch, but there you go.
Wow,
Okay. It looks like suspiciously at Ray for a few moments, but Ray just has, the classic like adorable smile that she gives. You can't think that she would intend anything ill for the poor creature there, and it does hop up onto her arm after a few moments of silence. Um, it kind of like before it settles down, it like looks at her or it like looks at you guys like almost expecting you to like attack in this moment of weakness. Um, does anyone attack? I guess I should ask.
I don't
No.
attack, but for better or worse, I do like. Oh my god, it's so cute! Like especially after Ray grabs it, being overly excited if that would affect it at all.
No. It does not detect any hostile intent. Yeah. Hearing Riley say this, however, it does begin like preening a little bit, flapping its wings, or making a little like dance and show of it.
Like so, trying to look cuter or trying to be like, no,
Yeah.
I'm a big boy. Okay,
Trying.
okay, yeah, I would definitely walk up and I would just immediately go to pet it. Should or shouldn't
Yeah,
immediately go to pet it.
happily accepts it. It
Okay.
begins making sort of a trilling noise of satisfaction.
Oh yes, I'm petting this thing to my heart's content.
Heck yeah.
So,
Um,
do you have a name?
It looks up at you and says, "Yes, my name is Luxper."
Oh, that's a really cool name. What do you do around here? I mean, do you just kind of hang out in the forest?
Well, yeah, I try to play with people. Most people aren't very friendly, though.
I can only imagine. We've heard stories about those around here. I mean, we're pretty friendly. I mean, do you have anything in particular you like to play?
Um, well, I try to do little tricks and stuff, and see how people respond. I think it's always funny when people's mouths fall open.
I will say I was pretty nervous when you were the big giant monster thing.
Oh yeah, and that's my cutest one, by the way. I have a few that I use.
Rose goes up and goes, but the music in the heart never lies, little one. And then I like give him a pet as well.
Yeah, it happily accepts the pet. You get a sense like it is kind of like love starved pet who hasn't like had affection for a little bit. Like it's very happy to receive all the pets. And when you're doing that, that's mostly what it's focused on.
So does it say anything?
No.
Luxfer, you wouldn't happen to know where this like orb thing is, would you?
Oh, the blessing orb? Yeah, it's nearby. I try to stick near it just to, usually people come to it, so it, saves me the trouble having tracked people down.
Oh, perfect. I mean, would you mind showing us where it is?
Sure. It hops up, sort of looking back at Ray, not really wanting to leave its new perch, but it does, as it is wanting to be helpful. It begins to flitter off in this direction.
Yeah, I will happily chase after it. For better or worse.
Yeah, I grab Riley and tell him to be careful before he goes off.
Yeah, I know. And I will slow my pace down and not just zoom.
Zoom.
As you continue down the road here, you do hear this loud, obnoxious banging noise,
Love that.
like a drum being abused.
Do we hear it coming from? I mean, we don't know the orb's there, but like from that direction.
It's coming from the east.
Okay.
I'll say as you guys have gotten to a spot there, you can see a small green creature
Oh,
dancing around
shit.
into the center of the path here, in a circle, banging on this little drum that it has.
Does it notice us at
Is-
all yet?
yes.
Yeah.
It does not appear to notice you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I think that's one of the goblins. Kind of
How
whispering
far
to
away is
Rose
it?
over here.
It's too far away.
I want to play against it. I'm a better music player.
Music, it's not on beat. It's very obnoxious.
Has
to-
That is a
Lux-
sin to God.
Has Luxburg just stopped on top of the rock here?
Seeing you guys kind of slow down a little bit, not like eagerly chasing after it. Yeah, it has perched on the rock there.
Okay. I will try to kind of get where I would be behind the rock and approach Luxburg.
Yeah.
Staying behind the rock and going, hey, I'm gonna, just guessing here. Or is that goblin a friendly goblin? I would assume not.
Is that what they're called? Goblins? The little green guys?
Oh,
What do
well,
you call them?
that's what some lady we met called him, yeah.
I haven't met any of the little green guys that are friendly. They all try to attack me and eat me.
Oh, fun.
Oh, it's not fun at all.
Oh no, I meant it sarcastically, it's just like a joke.
Oh, like a trick. It nods happily.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks
What
for
tricks
my
do you usually play on the goblins to get away?
It kind of shifts from side to side. It says, I have a lot of tricks.
Luxburg, my little prince.
Enough to scare that goblin away?
That abomination is playing shit music, and we need to decapitate him.
Oh,
That's what
ooh.
Rose says.
That goblin is playing bad music, and I don't like him.
The translation? Kill him.
Luxper kind of nods and it says, yeah, it is fairly obnoxious. None of the other like actual birds like it. They all run away. Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Do you want to play a trick on him?
Its eyes sort of glimmer. It says, what were you thinking?
I don't know. What are you thinking? What's the best trick you can play on him?
What's a trick they don't like?
Oh, can I take my long
Well-
rest? I didn't do it. So.
Let me rephrase that. What's a trick they don't like and you find the most fun?
I mean, it's not that fun with them because they either run away when I do the big tricks or they just attack me if it's too little a trick. It's a little annoying, to be honest.
What are you looking for them to do?
Like I said, I like the the big mouth open and the wide eyes. I like surprise.
Okay, I have a plan.
It eagerly leans forward to listen.
Eris, get in here. Get in our huddle.
Yeah,
Get in our huddle.
yeah.
Get in our
Yeah.
huddle.
I have smoke bombs if we need.
I'm gonna play. Perfect. That'll be perfect. We're gonna set up a little bit of a concert, and we draw him in, and then Luxper will come out and scare them.
Ooh, this sounds
And
funny.
Riley throws the smoke bombs for extra effect, extra dramatics.
Yeah,
Exactly. And then from the smoke bombs, Luxper will play his big trick.
Perfect.
Oh, are you down, Luxper?
Oh yeah, let me take my long rest if we had one. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I forgot to do it earlier.
Yeah, you guys can take your long rests. Rose can make a persuasion check with advantage.
Goddamn right. Good.
I'll say not on this one, as you were kind of engaged in the
Nice.
conversation. Okay, with a 25, however, it nods and it says, yeah, maybe this will surprise them. They won't just run away though, right?
I can make them not run away.
And just whenever I play the big trip, they don't get surprised. They just get scared and run away. I don't want to, scare people. That's not nice.
No, that's not very nice at all. I will. I think we can listen. You haven't been able to trick him, and I'm not guaranteeing it, but I think this is our best shot to give him a big surprise.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You're my new friends, and if you think this will work, I'll go along with it.
Hey God, I have a
He's too
question.
cute.
So like obviously usually in combat I can only like drop smoke bombs at my feet. Can I either A throw smoke bombs in like roleplay scenario or B give Luxper a smoke bomb to use himself?
I'm fine with both.
Okay. Then in that case, I kind of go to Luxper and I'm like, hey, because I know you were trying to surprise them. Do you want to try to use a smoke bomb at all? And I pick one of my 50,000 smoke bombs inside of my pack.
Sure.
Okay, here you go. So all you do is you drop it, and as soon as it hits the ground, it'll pop.
Okay. It grabs it in one of its claws, kind of hang along with it.
What you're gonna want to do, and these little green creatures, they usually travel in groups, right?
Right.
So what I'm gonna stand back there, and I kind of point to like over here, like a little in front of the tree. And you're gonna want to toss it in between the green guys and us, or drop it, I guess.
Okay. I'll drop it. They don't normally look above them.
Exactly, and then you'll drop it, and then that'll give them a surprise.
Okay.
All right, I think we have a plan.
Okay, so I drop it between you guys and the green guys when they come to check you guys out.
Yes, and then you go in it, right? You fly in it because they won't be able to see you, and then you do your biggest trick.
Okay. It's been a while, but yeah, I can do that.
Perfect.
Oh God. Riley's
It
kind of nervous at what his biggest trick is.
flies off eagerly, disappearing into the canopy.
All right, Riley, Eris, I suggest both of you take in case it goes bad, take
Yep.
a good vantage point for your things.
Have we seen? Do we know the orbs over here, by the way, or no? Like, would we have seen it at this point? Like being over at this rock.
From your perspective, yeah, probably. It does give off like a soft glow. It's kind of obvious in the forest. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I'll just kind of work under the assumption we've mentioned that it's there then. I will. I guess, can I try to... Oh, how far away are we? Even if I fail this, it shouldn't, like, alert him, right? Unless I, like, nat one. Okay, we're over 200 feet away. Can I try to climb this little tree just to get, like, a nice vantage point at the top?
Sure. That's an athletics check.
Can I make it acrobatics, though? Because I'm cool?
No.
Okay.
You're climbing up a tree. That's not it. Yeah. You go back down. It's not an easy thing, actually, to climb a tree for a little boy.
Ray will, seeing him struggle, will go over there and help.
Okay, Ray can make an athletics check.
She's gonna fucking drop me on my head.
Ray sort of goes over and puts her hands beneath Riley's feet, giving him a little platform as he clambers up onto a branch from which way he can make his own way easily enough.
Okay, as I get up there, thank you, Miss Ray.
She nods.
I will take my vantage point in the tree to get the best view.
Okay. Is Eris like sort of crouched behind in the shadows of the tree there? Is that her idea?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
Rose will pull out some sheet music she's been working on, just like mindlessly, and we'll point to the third one and point at it to Ray. Not that really Ray understands because I'll perform through her, but in theory. and we will start playing some really, really fun rock music. Is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
At this point, I do cast both guidance and soulbound arsenal, both cantrips.
Okay. As you begin to perform, make a performance check with advantage and the guidance and all the wonderful things.
Perfect.
Okay, with a 21, the rocking does in fact commence, drowning out the ugly sound of the drum. You hear and you see as a group of green individuals stand up from their hidden positions on the southern hill there, looking at each other confused. The drummer, it moves forward and goes to the foot of the hill and then points in your direction, shouting what appears to be angry words. The goblins come down in a sort of little horde there, clambering as they go over to investigate, the drummer leading the way.
Dude, an airburst mine would go so hard right now.
An airburst mine would go fucking crazy.
As they approach, Luxper, or rather something, drops the smoke bomb from above. You can't see from entirely where. However, it does cloud your vision of the goblins. However, emerging from the smoke cloud is a incredibly large individual, probably about the size of the warden that you saw before.
Oh my god.
It towers over, basically destroying most of the smoke as it appears, towering over the goblins. And he will make an intimidation check with advantage.
Sheesh.
Oh,
Nice.
damn!
With that, it does get the response it wanted. The goblins don't immediately run. Their jaws drop, their
Yeah.
eyes widen.
Yes!
Yeah, he's gonna be so
the,
happy.
For quite a few moments, and then the goblin, it begins to try to like beat its drum along in tune with
That's so
Rose's
funny.
music. And the others, as you're
bitch.
providing vocals, they do their best to provide backup vocals as you slowly back away.
Yeah. No, fuck this. I play louder.
Okay, you can make another performance check with advantage and guidance.
He said I play louder. Nice, good rolls, good rolls.
I will give them a performance check as well. However, yes, barring a nat 20, I don't think there was much they were going to compete with you. You drown them out. However, they continue doing this, backing away from the warden as calmly as they can. Yeah.
I step forward, and if Ray will like tap Luxper to move forward too.
The storm giant does move forward along with you.
We'll keep this going unless they do something until like the line of like this bush here.
Okay. At that point, they're trying to back up pretty quickly. Eventually, having seen you guys sort of stop at the line, they do finally break and run, disappearing into the forest.
That was so funny.
I was ready to use a command spell and everything, bro. I was gonna make that shit pop.
With a nat 20 on the intimidation check, it was not necessary. But yeah, with that, the storm giant does disappear, revealing Luxper at its center.
No way.
I
Eris
do finish playing my song before anything happens, and then I stop.
I dropped down running up, and I'm like, oh, that was so good. Luxper, you did great. Miss Rose, the music was awesome. The smoke was excellent. Ray, you did all. Oh, that was so good.
Luxper is happily hopping from claw to claw.
I go over and hug Ray.
And I imagine Ray hugs back.
Oh, yeah.
Offered about it.
Ray gives 2 thumbs up.
We high five and then join the group.
The Luxper says, it worked. That was a wonderful trick. You were right.
Oh.
See, I'm always right. I'm a little bit of a trickster myself.
Luxper, it hops up onto your shoulder if you allow it, kind of perching
Yeah.
with you. And it says, "Wow, you're just like my family."
I would love to meet them someday.
Oh no.
Me too. It's been so long. I don't know where they went.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
think
no.
they went up the mountain, or up the whatever we called it?
Up the big wall? Yeah, they might
Yeah.
have. Although that's kind of weird. I don't know why they go up there. The people up there are mean, usually, like mean, mean.
Oh, gotcha. You don't want to go up there and find out?
Um, well, maybe I could. Maybe if I was with you guys, we could play more tricks. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
can
Maybe.
bring you with us.
It's
I
always an
mean,
idea, little buddy.
it's fine.
Sure. Well, I'll think about it. First, I mean, you guys can't get up. You can't get up without the blessing of the orbs. You guys know that, right?
Yeah, me and my other little buddy here, my little technician, we have
I-
that problem
I
covered.
smile and put a little thumbs up. We just need the last orb for Eris and Ray.
Oh, cool. And it sniffs Rose a little bit and then goes down and sniffs Riley and says, "Oh yeah, you're right. You do have the scent on you." Okay, well we got to get it for Miss Eris and Miss Ray then.
You need it, little buddy?
Oh no. I'm a native. I don't need that sort of thing.
Okie dokie.
Anyway, the orb's this way.
I follow.
Orbin time.
It's Morbin time, baby.
Orbin time.
Cool. Hey, fun.
So what's the vision? What are we seeing?
Oh, it's gentle. Good.
As you approach the orb, it
God.
speaks gently, as it is a gentle orb. It says, "A child amidst the old, a coward amidst the bold. The blood draws the hunting shark, the lighthouse spears the roiling dark. What hidden lies beyond these trees? Why seek you here for long-lost keys?"
Your shit don't make no sense, bro.
Okay, so the
Well,
last
as
one
we
was
take,
reflections.
hey, as we take that in, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okay.
Take that all in, guys.
Minute ad chat. Get sniped.
Um.
I kind of want to look at the last one and see why that was reflection. And then, okay.
I actually thought the last one was like a day thing, and it was like the reflection of the moon or some shit, but I was off.
Eagles flying, all dry. Okay. I'm gonna ignore this. I don't think this is gonna help me at all. Okay. China's old. So these are things. I mean, the top line are opposites, right? Children with old people, cowards with bold people. A blood drawing the hunting shark. A lighthouse spears the rolling dark. What hidden lies beyond these trees? I guess as we hear this, I do look to Luxper. Just might as well try. And go. So, you wouldn't have happened to have seen anyone get this blessing before, have you?
No, usually there aren't a lot of people who do it. It was just the big green guys, and they were very not friendly. I didn't even try to play tricks on them. They were not friendly at all. There were some other guys who looked kind of like you guys, but they didn't really like my tricks as much. They told me to go. I think the words were, and it begins listing off a series of profanity.
Who didn't like
So I
his
don't
trick?
think they didn't really want me hanging out with them.
The last people that tried to get the blessing. Yeah,
Aw.
those are definitely not nice things. Yeah.
It's okay, buddy. We love your company.
It happily chirrups.
Okay.
I love this thing.
So
I love 'em.
Luxper is
Can we keep 'em?
useless in terms of this riddle.
Child amidst the old. What is this? Oh god.
Okay, and what do we see around us? What's the orb looking like? What's the situation? I mean, just a big rock platform, nothing special.
Yeah. Big rock platform. I mean, you can make a nature check if anyone is proficient in nature.
I don't think I'm proficient.
Is nature a check that we have?
Oh yeah, you're right. You don't. Never mind.
Okay, I was like, I don't think we
Come on.
have that.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I mean, it appears to just be a rock platform. The orb looks basically the same as the one above the pool, about the same size and shape and whatnot.
Okay. Um, well, I mean, we can always have Ray or Eris try to touch it and just see what happens.
Child amongst the old. It's talking about you, Riley.
Well, I am a child. I sadly don't think it is referring to me.
Ray will just go up and touch it.
Okay. Her hand goes through it,
Yeah,
not feeling
as
any
expected.
sensation.
As
Um,
expected.
it speaks again. It says, "Let me know when you wish to answer the question."
Oh, eat
Ah,
shit.
Why
Okay.
seek you here for long lost keys? Okay, so the first two are
What?
opposites.
Hey,
The
that's
blood
what I said.
draws the hunting shark. The light. I don't understand the hunting shark, but I mean the lighthouse and the rolling dark. That's also opposite.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true, because the blood drawing the hunting shark. I don't know. Let's be on these trees. I mean, I'll go ahead and start walking around just the edge of the platform. Trying to look beyond the trees, mainly just these trees close by, seeing if there's anything kind of like directly behind the trees, like if it's being as simple as it may seem.
Okay. You can make an investigation check.
Okay.
Nice.
Not bad.
Okay, with the 21, you're pretty confident there's nothing in the area related to the riddle.
Okay.
You don't see
Uh,
anything.
Yeah, I'll come back to the group, and well, it doesn't seem like there's really much of anything around this platform relating to the riddle. So I think it is just going to be straight up answering whatever the question is. If the question is literally "Why seek you here for long lost keys?" Um,
I mean, I can tell you the key part.
I mean, please
little
do.
bitty.
Yeah.
This is Kaladin's realm, or at least a part of it, or it was at least, you know.
We
Kaladin?
don't, but go on.
Well, Kaladin, he's a cool guy. I haven't met him, but he's the boss, and this is a part of Elysium.
Yeah, my
And
little
well, we
buddy
keep
here.
we keep things here. That's what Kaladin does. He's the Great Warden. So there's keys here for, things that are supposed to be warded, like, I don't know, prisoners, things like that.
Okay.
Do you know what the answer to the riddle is?
I
wish
don't know. I don't.
Give it to us.
You guys didn't tell me why you were looking for any keys. You didn't tell me that.
I turn and look at the other three.
Hmm.
He's asking why we want to solve this riddle?
I mean, yeah. Why are we trying to get up to the top? I assume is what he's asking. I mean,
I'll be honest with him. I like
I was gonna say I turn around and I'm just like, we can just tell him, right?
Yeah,
I
I mean, we
don't
haven't
see the
been
harm
told
in doing
otherwise,
that.
I guess.
Yeah. Then yeah, Riley will kind of tell stories, and if Rose wants to butt in, we'll kind of 50-50 split the storytelling as we go.
Okay. Informing you of your quest here to find a stolen amulet. Do you mention the fact that you're Outworlders, or you just talk about the quest mostly?
Yeah, I mentioned the fact that we're ordered.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Rose had said the words of like, yeah, it should be fine, then Riley would at a minimum.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So those other guys that I mentioned, they kind of smelled like you guys. It was kind of weird. No offense. But there were three of them, and they came here and they got the blessing, and they went up and
Oh,
yeah,
did one of them have white hair?
yeah. One of them had white hair,
Oh.
just like the guy you were talking about. You don't think that he was? I mean, he was kind of mean. It wouldn't surprise me if he was a thief.
Yeah. Did
Mean
he?
people are often thieves.
So he had two other people with him. You're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he came down, but I didn't see the other two come down.
Oh,
They must still be up
yes.
there.
There it is.
Wait, so I don't know if I'm understanding this correctly. Is he up there right now, or is he not up there right now?
Well, he came back down, and he was gone for a little bit. I think he came back up though
Okay.
later.
Gotcha, Luxfer. Okay. So do we just need to answer this orb thing honestly? Is that kind of what you've seen?
Can I
Uh,
make a mana sense check on the orb?
sure.
Can Ray make a mana sense check on the
Ray can do whatever Ray wants, man. She's a free spirit. Yeah, with a 17, a similar melody to the other one. It's actually, I guess you didn't roll very well on the other one. It
not
is
roll
a sort of elegant piano playing, calm, peaceful, like contemplative.
Okay.
I
Did he answer the question about us being honest with the orb?
Well, I mean, I guess you could try to trick it. I don't know. I normally don't like lie though. I just do like little illusions and stuff.
no, we're not lying.
Uh, yeah.
I start trying to match the tune of the orb to,
Not what I was
to like
implying.
basically
I
provide
was
a
implying
little
to
bit
lie.
of background music. And then I
Leave the orb
will
alone, Wolfie.
answer the question, and I will solicit my team before I answer fully. But
You might want to have Ray answer, and or Eris. We wouldn't want it to like give you the blessing.
that's true. I'll speak through Ray, and I will play the guitar. I guess Ray can answer. Ray will try to answer by herself in her mind.
Miss Eris, I think you know, go on ahead.
Ray, I imagine, sort of sits down and in a meditative pose, facing the orb, and thinks of an answer. What answer is Ray giving here?
Ray would be giving. This is going to be questions more about Ray. Like Ray, how important is like? Is she basically here to like protect me, or is actually has valid interest in solving this, other than just protecting me? Like it's kind of like her main thing, just like being around me, and that's kind of her thing.
So I mean, I guess if I'm, you know, playing Ray a little bit as an NPC,
It'd be more of like background. I'm not sure how. Yeah.
her
Yeah.
initial instinct was to protect you, and that was sort of the main thing that she knew she had to do. However, having met Riley, Eris, the other residents of the manor, Luxper, the other individuals here, she is getting sort of a wider sense of things. She likes Riley. She finds him amusing, and she does sort of feel a somewhat protective instinct towards him as well. Eris, she appreciates as well and views her as a valuable comrade. So yeah, well, originally it was just to protect you. She is developing feelings beyond that at this point.
Okay, I believe her answer will revolve around something that is pertaining to that. So it would be something along the lines of um, going on an adventure with my friends and protecting them from the harms that the world brings, and we need the blessing to. And she needs to provide help to basically save us, and that's why she needs the blessing for the keys.
Okay. The orb
Basically,
will
friendship is the answer.
right. The orb speaks verbally to all of you in response to Ray. She finishes these sort of telepathic thoughts. It says, "This one is a protector. She may enter, however, others will have to answer."
I look to Eris. I think it's your turn. I'm excited to hear Eris answer why she wants to do these things.
Cool. Great. We'll see if this goes well. Can Eris also answer telepathically?
Well, Ray just can't talk.
Well, yeah,
But-
but like,
Oh, well, yeah, true.
You can try.
I can try. Cool. I even had an extra minute to think about this, and I still don't really have an answer. Eris, I guess her answer would be to complete her mission and regain her freedom.
Okay. It asks, why have you lost your freedom?
Eris responds, if I don't finish this mission, then I die.
You claim that you wish to regain your freedom. Why was it taken from you?
Orb's asking me a lot of questions.
And is Eris just thinking all these things right now?
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess.
do we hear the orb talking out loud, though, when it says these
Yes.
Probably,
things?
right?
Okay.
Oh, fuck. What that thing just ask me? Why
It
did I lose
said,
my...
you claim you wish to regain your freedom. Why have you lost your freedom?
Uh-huh. Eris kind of frowns and goes, because I was summoned against to this world with the task to complete.
You can make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, no?
Tough. Oh, you don't like to see that,
Oh,
huh?
nat 20 and nat 1. Get shit on.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
god, that's
funny.
rough.
That's funny.
Perfectly balanced.
It replies. It says, "Consider the words of the question, and I will listen to any further responses you might have. I recommend meditation and contemplation."
On that, Riley kind of leans over. What did you say to it?
Well, apparently not the right goddamn answer.
You just have to tell it how you feel, I think.
I did.
I'll ask the orb if we all need to answer, like all four of us.
The orb replies. It says, "You are of one mind. You are a single group. If one of you answers for the group, this is acceptable."
Eris didn't hear any. Obviously, Eris didn't hear anything that Ray said, right? Obviously, right?
Yeah, all she did was, yeah. I mean, yeah. She
Cool.
can't say
Eris
yeah.
turns to Ray and she goes, "God damn, what did you say to pass that so easily? It told me to contemplate and meditate."
Rose will look like solemnly towards Eris. She said, merely what she felt. I think perhaps you're thinking about it too bluntly. Think maybe what you have in store for the future, or what your plans are. I don't believe you... What boon did you choose? We do know this, but I forgot.
I just chose the body boon.
You didn't choose the home boon, so assumingly so, you have an objective or a goal that you wish to accomplish. Maybe that would be a better answer.
See, that's the problem. Where I'm from, no one knows if you have a future. We're all just kind of surviving. I'm not used to this whole I have a future to look forward to deal, kind of new to me.
Right, but even humans and that get dealt a bad hand have a goal.
And I kind of butt in. Yeah, I mean, I had some friends at school that had some rough times, but they still had dreams, right? I mean,
No,
even if
no. You don't understand, kid. My world was a wasteland. There was no cities. Everything was torn asunder. No hope for the future. I didn't have friends. I had people I had to learn to live with.
Then maybe you're... Oh.
Still.
What's going on over there?
Luxper attempts to attach itself to your shoulder.
Sure. Eris wouldn't stop it.
You feel calming, peaceful waves of energy passing through its claws into you. It says, "That's so sad. I'm sorry."
Eris looks and goes, I appreciate that, buddy. And she gives a little scratch under the chin. It's
Yeah,
alright
and
now. We left that all behind me.
on the notes where I do frown. I'm like, yeah, but like all I can think of are like the Wasteland movies and stuff that I'd watch, and like even them, they would dream of having infinite water and dream of having infinite food and dream of these things in hopes that one day they could make it happen. Even if survival was the main goal, there was still always the dream of like the what you would think is unreachable.
I'm kind of already living an unreachable dream, kid.
I
I'm
I
I'm in a
I-
different world, and as far as I'm concerned, that's as good as it'll get.
You are perhaps closing your mind too much. While I do not disvalue your encounters and your life events, and while presumably so, from the eyes of others, you might have the worst one out of the two of us at least. Do not discount either Riley or my experiences in these terms. Perhaps your goal is something to build a village to have your own, since there was no buildings, a family, friends, things of that nature, perhaps. Not just living day to day.
I don't know. I just don't want to be tied down anywhere against my will.
Then maybe an explorer, an adventurer, perhaps.
Or Hudson, weren't you going to say something and we cut you off?
I was going to let Riley make an intelligence check related to the riddle.
Oh, okay.
Gosh.
Oh, it's an intelligence check, not a skill.
Oh no.
Okay. Continue.
Well, I kind of turn to the group and go, well, it did say we're allowed to answer as a group, and it would accept that. So I mean, as the superhero team that we are, we could tell it that we're here to, I mean, make a difference, right? I guess I don't know what y'all want, but I think being able to build something to change the world would be really cool.
I believe all of us have that goal, at least to different extremities with different things, but generally speaking.
Would you agree with that, Eris, or not necessarily?
I like that idea. I do. I'm a little too selfish of an individual to match your enthusiasm, kid.
Sure. But even with selfishness, right, you could become the strongest. And then with that strength, who knows what happens. It could be a selfish dream that helps others.
Okay. I like that line of thinking.
I kind of step back, I'm still staying where I am, but looking at three of them. So, changing the world, maybe?
Changing the world suffices for me. How about you, Ray? I guess Ray will... Seeing that there are dangers, she does want the world to change to an extent, even though she is not much different from a nubile baby in terms of knowledge about it.
Okay. Do we want me to talk to the orb man thing, or
It's your idea. Go for it, kid.
Okay.
I was gonna let one of y'all roll and check.
Yeah.
On second thought, Rose, you do it.
If it's persuasion, I don't know. I'm not. No.
Rose will step up and keeping the sense from keeping the music from the maniscence of the orb. She will sing a ballad about changing the world and helping those within it. taking bits and pieces of bad stuff that she has heard from either Eris, Riley, or her own life, or even Luxper, and saying that she wants to make the world a better place, whether it's listening to her music, protecting friends, thriving, not surviving, and building
Yes.
instruments that'll help the rest of us.
Okay. You sing this song. Unfortunately, the performance aspect won't matter as much here.
No.
It's not
Like it is for RP.
yeah. However, as you finish your ballad, Luxper detaches itself from Eris and sort of steps forward, and it says, "Yeah, I think that these guys really mean it. They seem like nice people." And it sort of steps back. You can make a persuasion check with advantage.
Pause, champ.
Guidance.
Sure.
Nice.
This is big.
Okay. The orb sails, and the orb replies. It says, "This one still senses uncertainty and trouble within this one's heart, or the I don't know how it would refer to Eris.
We're all assuming.
Yeah, within that one's heart. However, your plea is a valid one. This one accepts your good intentions, if not as individuals, then as a group at the least. And Eris and Ray, you both feel its blessing suffuse both of you.
Let's go.
You are now all blessed.
All right.
I'll turn around. So Eris, Ray, we feeling the tingle?
No.
Before the orb goes away, I do.
Question.
Before the orb goes away, I would like to thank it for giving us the opportunity, whether it's a being or not. I'd like to thank it regardless.
Okay. It does fade from the air there after a few moments.
Can I bend down and like pick up Luxper if he lets me?
Yeah.
Cool. I just cuddle him close. I'm like, thanks for what you did earlier, buddy. Very helpful.
Well, I just said what my thoughts were.
I'm gonna just keep petting him.
Yeah, he happily settles in your arms if you let him in. He accepts that.
Hudson, let us keep him.
How far away? Yeah, I'm concerned about us going through the portal with him, but we'll get there when we get there, or the fog rather. How far away is giant elevated platform place? I'd assume we could see it.
Yeah, you can see it just about wherever you are. This was the outskirts, and I can pull up the map again if you'd like. But the outskirts are not that big. Like, it's not that far to get to the big wall from wherever you are.
Okay, and what time of day are we thinking since we trekked out in the morning?
The goblin. You guys you didn't waste a lot of time here. It's still around midday. I'll say getting close to like 1 p.m. or so.
Okay. Obviously, we want to try to get to that guy as fast as possible. Do we want to make our way there now? And can we get an estimate as to how long we think it would take to travel to the big wall? I mean, like an hour or 2 hours?
You would estimate about like 30 or 40 minutes.
Okay.
If that.
Yeah, I mean, better now than never.
Okay. And we're all feeling good. All of our no one tired.
Nope.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Could Luxper agree to come?
Oh, I gotta go. My favorite VTuber's playing Smite.
Oh, sorry.
Rip.
Yeah, you're fired. You're fired.
Okay. Luxper does not say he's in Eris's arms accepting the pets right now. He is not paying attention to where you guys are taking him.
He said he would go with us. He said he'd go with us already.
He said he would think about it, but at the moment he's distracted.
Yeah, well, think about it, schmink about it. You know what I'm saying?
In any case, you guys get to the big wall without issue. You guys are at the
That's
base,
cool.
obviously.
Who's that
Looking
man
up-
up there?
Yeah, it's the guy looking down at you guys. Looking up, it appears to be a fairly difficult climb. How would you guys like to approach it?
Well,
Sure,
I want to
what's
look
on
around
there?
for these. So they said that. I mean, I'm trying to remember exactly what they told us, but did they tell us
So
that like there's an
there's
elevator
a floating cloud that goes around the big wall, patrolling it. Basically, it's basically just this large cloud that sticks to the big wall and goes around in a circle.
Okay, and were they saying it would help us get up or no?
There are angels within it that will shoot down anything that does not have the blessing.
Okay, that's all we got. Bum. Okay. I mean, I have a grappling hook. I could like slowly make my way up the cliff with that.
You know what? I'll tell you what. We'll make this a skill challenge.
Oh my god.
I like skill
Others.
challenges actually. Skill challenges are fun.
The time is up for
Here, we'll put you guys on the map here. Wow, you're so
Uh-huh.
big.
Tall
big
like
boys and
her.
girls.
He's tall
Okay,
now.
and just to be
I-
clear, is there a
I
person on
don't,
top
bro.
or no?
The fuck?
What's that?
Is there a person on top
No,
or no?
there's not. No, it's just
Oh, okay.
just a reference picture, it's not a literal map.
Oh, I was like, dude, I hope there's a guy up there. That'd be sick.
Oh my god, look how big Ray is compared to him.
Tiny human.
Bow to me.
This is just so you guys can access your skill checks. That's all that this is for.
Step on him.
All right,
Oh my God.
Riley, come up here. We're good.
All right, say less.
Luxford, come on.
The classic exploit. Should have predicted it.
Yeah, so we wall hopped. We just spammed X as we went. It's a whole
Yeah.
thing.
I kept throwing bombs under me like I'm playing TF2.
So to remind you guys, you use your skills in creative ways. At a number of successes, you succeed the skill challenge. At a number of failures, you fail it.
Love that.
So what
And-
skills? Who would like to start?
I mean, Riley will be grappling hooking because that's literally made to climb vertical spaces.
Yeah, how tall is the wall? In feet?
I believe I actually do have a net. Let me check.
So,
Uh,
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It is 500 feet tall. It's quite big.
Right.
What's
Cool.
500 divided by 20? Is
A
that just
number?
20? Is that just 25?
I think it's just
It is indeed
Yeah.
25. So it would take me a total of 25 actions, which time-wise is I can get up there in 150 seconds. I'm just saying, mathematically speaking.
could get up there with Ray.
That's true. And Ray weighs next to nothing. So me and Ray get up there. So for this skill check thing, are we like moving up in a group, or is it each individual person needs to figure out how they're gonna get up there?
Ways.
Typically it's as a group. I mean, it's whoever's leading the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for first check, then, do we want me to grappling hook our way up to like, because there's like ledges, right? Like it's not just a straight flat wall.
It's pretty flat. There are very like scant ledges.
Okay.
At certain points, they're difficult to spot.
Oh wait, how high?
Taking the evolution, I
Wait,
can climb walls.
Wait, how high did you say this thing is?
500 feet.
Oh, get fucked! I can fall upwards and be at the very top of it when my fall ends. Okay, so I'm good. Y'all got to figure your own shit out. I don't know what to tell you.
Give me a grappling hook.
What?
I got
Yeah, wait, can I give one of them my grappling hook temporarily to use?
Sure. I will point out the grappling hook. It is a custom device. It's not necessarily super easy for other people to use. And if anything goes wrong, they would not know how to deal with it.
Yeah, but I'm like a perfect inventor, so nothing should go wrong with it, right?
No, if Ray gets up there, I'll switch places with Ray, and then Ray has to get up there again.
Oh,
but
okay.
I
So
would-
in that case, she can take my grappling hook, because since she's so light, it would be super easy to use.
Right.
You said that not confidently. Was that a stupid thing that I said, or?
It's not stupid. I think having you go with the grappling hook, though, is better than you just falling 500 feet.
Well, I won't take any damage, because my fall will stop at the very top.
You don't know. We don't know what's at the top.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Eris, do you have a
Yeah, I have a way to get up there.
methods?
I got Thorn Whip and Entangle. I was hoping that I could use Entangle to kind of support myself, and then Thorn Whip to like eat myself up there,
Just yeet yourself on up.
or pull myself up there, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I can save the spell slot. My spells are, I only have one that's like actually good for combat.
Okay. So again, one of you needs to describe how you're going to help yourself and the group get up the cliff, and then I will declare a skill check for it, and we will continue from there.
I mean, if we're doing the lodge like just the typical group way, I guess I can go first since we're all gonna be doing the same thing. I'm using my grappling hook to like find the strong ledges, and then I make my way up to the strong ledge, kind of guiding them up the the logical way, being like, hey, go to this ledge, it's the strong one, and then I kind of check out my grappling hook. Okay, I'll go to this one, and then hey, come to this one. So however high up, I guess, for my check, I'm allowed to do that. Going strong ledge to strong ledge, guiding them to the correct one, since I can check them a little safer.
Okay. Yeah, you can go and make an investigation check.
With advantage?
No, just straight roll.
Not bad.
With a 15, you do manage to point out and sort of mark ledges that the others can rest on, helping them make their way up as well. That's one success.
Okay.
0 failures.
Well, Riley's done his job. Who else? Who's next? Oh, that's cute. Oh, I thought it was like...
So how far up did that get us?
I think we just need more successes and failures.
About a third of the way.
Third of the way. Okay.
Hey, Luxper, do you got any tips for climbing this thing?
It is flying next to you guys right now. It says, well, can you guys grow wings?
I can, just not at the current level.
I mean, that makes it pretty easy, to be honest.
No, I agree.
I could fall up, but I'm trying to help guide the team up. I can't leave a man behind.
The problem is I have a cool idea, but it would be basically only for me and Ray.
So that's why I had to find my use for the squad. I'm trying to think. I mean, am I not allowed? It's like I can't do any other checks until they do checks, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let me think for you guys. What spells you got, Eris? What are you cooking? What are you cooking with?
Thorn Whip and Entangle is what I'm working with.
What does Entangle do?
Let's see. Weeds and vines sprout from the ground in 20-foot square, starting from a point within range.
You could theoretically, if DM allowed it, use this to create. I mean, it's only a 20-foot limit, I guess, but depending on how nice God wants to be, use it to create, like climbing holds and stuff as we go up.
And then use the Thorn Whip to grasp onto those climbing, or those little things.
You can. I was like, it has to be something that helps all of us, and so Thorn Whip. I mean, Thorn Whip would help you probably get higher because the grass and roots can entangle with each other.
Okay. So Entangle just kind of makes these little things to grasp onto. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean that would be my brainwave. It'll use spell slots though, so I don't know how much you want to do with it.
So typically, if you use a long rest resource, you will get advantage on whatever roll you end up doing.
Well, we're taking it. I mean, do I get to know how many spell slots I need to spend to pass a skill check?
Just one. I mean, well, it doesn't guarantee you succeed, obviously, doing it, but it will give you advantage on the roll at least.
Okay. I mean, that's basically all I have, really.
I think it's pretty solid.
So you're using Entangle and Thorn Whip to create holds to climb up, and the Thorn Whip obviously to do some of the climbing for you.
Oh, yay, sir.
Okay. You can make a mana control check with advantage.
Let's go, Eris.
Let's hope we don't fail.
Nice,
Hey-o.
good roll. Good roll.
Bada bing.
Okay. With a 21, you manage to shape and sort of stretch the limits of the entangle spell, creating a nice little groove of vines for about 100 feet or so. You make your way up, helping everyone else because you kind of have an easier time of it with the thorn whip as well. You guys are about 2/3 of the way up.
Perfect
What
music.
would Rose / Ray like to do?
Well,
And I'll say
I
for you,
contributed half the time.
okay, I'll say for you, Rose, you can do either yourself or Ray for the skill check, and it'll just it'll count for both of you basically.
Okay. Oh, we didn't tie ropes to each other before we went up. That's unfortunate. How close are we? Can we tie ropes to each other?
What are you trying to do?
Okay.
It's always
This
good when
gonna-
it starts with okay.
Okay, so I'm obviously the least versatile in climbing. Actually, Ray's pretty good. She has Strider, but that's not the point. I tie a rope. Okay, this is my idea. We do a link of ropes, right? That connect the four of us.
Oh, dude, that seems so dangerous.
One person holds as like an anchor as much as possible,
Oh god.
and then we swing up, and then the person that's anchoring, which would be me, because Ray is light, so she would go the highest. I take off the anchors and then slam it down as we're switching places, keeping the momentum so you guys flow up, and then Ray would attach again. Does that make sense?
Are you trying to be clear so I understand, like the penguin game? Like the
Yes.
Okay.
What?
No, I understand. Okay. No, I know what he's talking about.
Excuse me.
I
penguin
don't
game?
think I quite get it. So there's
I'm
there's
gonna literally
four-
I'm gonna try to find a video.
You can find I know exactly what he's talking about.
I wasn't referring to the penguin game, but it is like the penguin game.
Okay. In my head that's what I was picturing.
The only penguin game I know is Club Penguin.
Hey, goated game, but wrong one for this instance.
It's called like Fred and something, isn't it?
I have no
Fred and
idea. I have
Fred.
no
That's
clue
what
what
it's
it's called. Oh, that's so funny. This is a plan for sure.
Okay, so what's going on while he's looking up?
Okay,
video
yeah.
on
So
the-
while he's looking it up, if I can help explain it more. So one person, boom, anchor to the rock, right?
Uh-huh.
We help swing this rope of people.
with one person as the anchor.
I don't know exactly. He might have more. He might have a better plan. He might have a better plan than this. But you swing them upward, and then once they hit like a higher point, they anchor themselves. And then using that momentum, the group that was anchoring lets go and swings themselves up.
Okay,
So you
in
kind of
theory,
slinky
this.
effect.
Okay, in theory,
He
this.
found the gif.
right?
He found the gif.
In theory, this, and then the anchor person lets go, so they keep the momentum, so they fly up, and then I would switch places and anchor again, and we do this. Does that make sense? That's a bad gif. But I can't.
Basically, this would be like you and Ray kind of using this strategy and taking advantage of the fact that you can swap places with her.
Yes.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. Because then you're always anchoring, and Ray is always like it's easy to swing her because she's light.
She's light. Yes.
Okay, I think I can understand how that would work for you two.
He said,
I'll
"Fuck
say-
the gang."
Well, I mean, I'll say with Eris and Riley kind of having their own methods of getting up, and you guys potentially being able to help them since you're.
Well,
you're-
okay. So my idea with all of us being on the rope would be that me and Rose do this, and you guys have like a better climb as like because the rope would like be like you guys could climb up the rope.
So you're saying like if
Kind
you throw it up, you flip the anchor, we climb up
And
to
then
where
you
you
guys
are
use
using
it
the
as
rope.
like a line. Yeah.
Then flip up, then you swap, and then we climb the rope, and it just follows
Yeah.
that pattern.
Yes.
I got you now.
Okay, I think I understand this. I will say this is a lot less stupid than I originally thought the idea. Yeah. Okay.
It's hard to explain it in a not stupid way
It really
Right.
without
is.
showing it.
It really is.
Yeah, the fact that you and Ray can swap really cinches it, I think. Yeah. I will say it will have to be an athletics check on Rose's part, I think. As this Ray could do her part pretty easily, but Rose's part, like keeping the anchor, even with the relatively light weight, um, it is still potentially difficult for her.
Okay. Guidance? How do you feel about that?
No guidance, unfortunately, on skill challenge checks.
I will be using a spell slot, so I do have advantage.
Okay, perfect.
Nice.
So Rose, not exactly the biggest mountain climber in the world, however, with this creative strategy, she does manage to sort of hopscotch up with Ray, switching spaces fairly frequently and leaving the rope for the others to help make their own way up. With this hopscotching strategy, you do manage to make it to the top.
Incredible.
Good work. I mean, that's a
Game.
successful skill challenge. There are no
So
failures
funny.
at all. You know what? Since you guys did do literally no failures, as you're climbing along, Riley, I'll say, you do see a little crevice in which some items appear to be stored. You can go ahead
Say it.
and roll on the individual treasure CR 0 through 4 table.
Oh god, that was so many words. Where do I find this?
The rollable tables. It's one of the tabs.
Rollable tables. CR. Which individual treasure you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I clicked it, and now what do I do?
It's a roll button, bottom right.
Bottom right roll. Okay. Click. Oh god,
What?
it's like a fucking jackpot thing. Oh, I think I hit the worst one.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a d6 for the wood scraps.
Oh, that's
Nice.
fucking wacko. Dude.
That's
You found
that's very
fucking
funny.
nothing, is what you found.
Wow.
Well, at least you know how to roll on the table now. You're practiced for next time.
That was whack shit.
I added those things to your inventory.
Can
So,
you take the
okay.
fucking weighted dice off for 2 seconds? Is that, like, are you cool with that?
We'll wait until combat and then we'll discuss it.
Individual treasure or treasure hoard?
Are we all doing it or just Riley?
Just Riley. Also.
Riley? Okay.
Yeah, this is just sort of a little. You know,
A
it's
little
supposed to be a
bonus.
nice little DM gift, but it didn't work out that way.
Well,
So
so
He
what
gave
do
me
we
a
get?
scrap
One
of
wood
wood and a
scrap?
length of string, baby.
Oh
I
yeah.
gave you what you deserved. In any case, you guys do manage to make it to the top of the big wall.
Oh man.
You find yourselves and it's basically just forest up here, from what you can tell. Aside from like the very outer edge, which is like, you know, a clear cliff or whatever. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I do want to, as we're climbing, right, like kind of rewind, and I find this cavern. I imagine I am so stoked to have found a little bundle of items, and you just see Riley pull out in sadness a single scrap of wood and a piece of string, as he just goes, "Oh, I really thought that was gonna be more exciting," and he just tucks it in his pouch and keeps going.
An avocado.
Thanks. But we can continue now. I just wanted to live through his sadness real quick.
Do you guys proceed into the forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really thought a magical world would have cooler things than this.
Hey.
Yeah, if you roll higher than a 14, they might.
D100.
Hey, nothing will ever beat my D200 nat 1 on the first try, though.
I accept another one.
As you move along, it doesn't take too long. You see an individual crouched against this large rock.
Well, we don't see much.
Yeah, all I see is Riley with, like, no vision. Okay, I see everyone.
That's fun.
Still no vision, though. Hey!
Vision.
Oh, good. There's someone. Yes.
I'm telling y'all, we're gonna need a piece of string and a scrap of wood, and y'all are gonna feel real stupid then.
I didn't insult you. I did good job, buddy.
Yeah, we can make one friendship bracelet out of it.
Well, yeah. That's. I was gonna say that's. I think usually just a bracelet. I think the term friendship bracelet usually implies 2 or more. But yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
It is. I guess I would like to see if this person is heavily injured.
Okay. You can make a perception check if you'd like.
I should have firebolt at them. I'm just kidding. No, I don't.
That would actually be so funny.
Damn it, Ray.
It's like an injured horse, just put it out of its misery.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're crouched down. They appear to be sort of clutching their side, but you can't actually like get a good sense of if they're actually truthfully injured or not from where you are.
Well, we said we were gonna help the world. I guess one person at a time.
Yeah, I mean, Riley will approach slowly as well with the gang here.
Cool. I grab a Luxper out of the air and I'm like, stay close to me, buddy.
Sure, if you let him, he lets you carry him.
Yes.
I was like,
excellent.
well, once we get in range, at least Riley would say something, 30 feet-ish. I mean, does she say anything at any point?
You see as you getting a little closer, her eyes are currently closed.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if no one else says anything getting to this point,
Yeah, I'll say something.
okay. I was gonna say Riley would say something.
Yeah, I don't think Eris could stop herself. Yo! You need help? What's going on over there?
At the sound of another voice, the individual does kind of jerk and look up straight away. She looks over at you guys, squints her eyes. She says, "Well, you're not orcs, so that's a good start. Who are you people? Why have you come here?"
Not orcs.
Oh, well, I'm Riley. Everyone else?
Eris.
Rose, and this is Ray.
Whatever. Just get over behind the rock. You don't want them to see you.
Well, you asked.
Yeah, seriously, jeez. Cool it with the dude.
Yeah. I'll walk over to the rock. I'll trust.
Um,
So, Miss, what are we hiding from exactly? I'm assuming, do we see the wounds now? Actually, I would respond differently if we see wounds.
Yeah, she does appear to be bleeding out of a wound in her side.
What do we have inventory-wise?
Luxper says, "I can take care of that if you want." She looks distrustfully at Luxper and says, "That's okay, I just need some rest. What's a kid doing here? This is not a place for children."
Oh boy, trust me, we don't have an option. It's just better if you accept it.
Yeah,
God,
just accept it.
every time.
All right, well, whatever. I guess beggars can't be choosers, as they say. I guess I should be honest here. I try to not be deceptive. That's looked down upon from those in my clan. And her build and body type is fairly stocky and short. She does not look like a normal human.
She's small dwarf.
Can I insight her whole my clan thing?
Sure.
Okay. I just want to see if she's just kind of trying to pull at the heartstrings, and be like, oh, my clan, we need to be trustworthy. Not like I would fucking know though.
Yeah.
You know what? That was to get rid of the nat one. That was all part of the plan.
She says, "I think that they're hunting me right now. If you intend to get out of this forest without a fight, I'd recommend leaving now."
And we're not gonna leave you, right? Team?
Yeah, we don't really plan on leaving you. Also, we kind of, I mean, we didn't really know what was up here. We figured a fight might be possible. What are you running from?
Orcs.
I see.
Oh, they're just like giant goblins, right? Are they still stupid?
Not as stupid as goblins, unfortunately.
Oh.
Does this one follow any particular rules we should know?
She shrugs and says, "I don't know. Something about this place. It's affecting them in a strange way. That's actually one of the things I'm here to study. They're more aggressive here, less honorable."
How big? You said she's pretty short, right? Like, how tall are we talking?
She's about 3'9" or so.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I kind of step forward. I'm like, hey, you're not trying to stay close to the rock, I guess. But you're not human, are you?
No, I'm a dwarf.
Okay. I was just curious. It's cool. I haven't met one yet.
Where are you from?
What's the people's names house?
Lachlan.
Lockland?
Well, Eklund is the name of the
Eklund.
nation.
Eklund.
The name of the manor that you are. I mean, it was the Redburn. It's the Redburn Manor.
I'm like, oh, well, we came from Eckland.
No, just my luck. Didn't happen to bring any guns with you, did you?
No, but we have our fair share of tools, so to speak. Just like smirking, giving like the little kid grin.
She snorts and says, "Well, I hope you brought something to deal with these guys. Like I said, I expect them to be tracking me down by the blood trail I left fairly quickly. Why are you here in this? You're from Eklund. Why are you here now? What brings you to this place?"
Listen, we've come to chase down some thieves, and as much as I love reminiscing about why we are here, I would like to keep you alive, as we don't know what's going on. So perhaps we can, and I don't mean this rudely, but more in haste, keep the chit chat to a minimum. How many numbers are following, and how many are we talking about?
Can I step forward and while they're talking, look at her wounds? Having an okay idea of medicine, or just injuries, seeing if it's anything that I could actually help with.
Sure. I mean, she doesn't. You can make a perception check.
Okay.
The 14. She doesn't like move her hand aside. However, you do see what appears to be like black veins pulsing from the wound. You get the sense that whatever wounded her, it's either magical or poisonous in nature. It's not an easy fix.
Okay. I'm looking while they're talking, so Rose can finish her like questions with Gisa.
No, I'm more asking tactically. How many are we dealing with? Firepower.
She says, "Well, I killed 2 of them. It was a party of 6. I doubt they'll all 4 of them will be going in the same. I imagine they'll split up to try to track me down. If we're lucky, maybe 1 of them. If we're not lucky, 2.
All right. Chances running away and fighting. What are we looking at?
She grins and says, "I'm afraid I'm not exactly mobile at the moment. It was about all I could do to get here."
Eris kind of like whispers to Luxfer, is like, "You said you could fix her, right? What do you got up your sleeve?"
I mean, I can fix her. I can use my power to fix her. Luxfer's like whispering this back to Eris, by the way.
Is she like? I'm assuming she's like sitting against this rock.
Yeah, I mean she's like leaned against it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do the thing that like adults have always done to me of like hands on knees and crouching down looking at her. And so I like crouch down. I'm like, "Look, you're really hurt. We got some combatants probably coming. Can you just let Luxfer help you so that we can at least try to move you to somewhere safe?" Trying to be as like articulate and like as smart as I think I could be.
Yeah, you can make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
That's fair.
Oh no!
You kind of knew that this was coming.
No, yeah, I figured as much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Eat shit.
She shakes her head slowly and she says, "Those in my clan, we don't exactly trust our people not from us in terms of magical things. I can heal myself, but I need a bit of a rest before I'm able to." As she says this, an arrow
Love it.
into the ground by Riley, kind of pushing you behind the tree a little bit.
Okay. I huff, very annoyed. Go, "If you die, it's not on us. We tried." And I will try to peek my head, I guess, over the rock here, to where I could easily like duck down if I see an arrow coming. Trying to see where it came from.
Listen, it seems like you're decent enough folk, and I don't wish to appear ungrateful. If you manage to well, get me out of this alive, I do have a bit of well, a store of things I've collected here that you might find useful. I'd be willing to give those things to you.
Well, us getting out alive and you getting out alive is kind of the same goal right now. Do I see anything immediately over the rock?
All right, you're peeking over the rock.
Yeah.
Okay, you can make a stealth check. And then, well, yeah, stealth check first, and then we'll proceed from there. Okay.
Hey, I'm really stealthy. I'm stealthy as fuck.
Yeah, I'll say with that, you don't even need to roll the perception check. You managed to keep your head up long enough that you do spot this guy.
Okay.
It is this sort of gangly, like, he's quite tall. He's probably about 7 feet tall with these huge long arms, this massive bow.
Does he look a little silly?
He looks a little silly, to be honest with you.
It's a little silly.
Perfectly.
Just a little bit.
However, there's nothing silly about the way he draws the arrow back, and he does eventually spot you. However, you see that he spotted you, and you duck down as the arrow sort of planks above the off the rock above you.
And
But you do know his position now.
And I only saw the one, at least for now.
You only saw the one for now.
Okay. I pop down and give the kind of quick tactic advice of, all right, well, I see one. He's across the river standing behind the second rock y'all may have seen coming up. I mean, if we're going to get to him, I got to get at least within 60 feet to do anything. And if we're going to make a break, we should probably do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah. I start strumming the guitar. I'll try to distract them, and maybe you guys can flank them.
Sounds good. I will go ahead if I can, like before we roll for initiative, and just do my one arcane ablation spell on myself.
Okay. The dwarf says, I'd recommend sticking to cover if I were you. You don't want to get hit by one of those arrows if at all possible.
Oh, yes, ma'am. That's the plan. And you will see me touch my chest, and a nice faint glow goes across me.
Okay.
I still don't know why it rolls, but it is what it is.
You guys are free to do whatever prep you like before you dash out and begin trying to take this thing down. Whenever you're here, I'll go and roll initiative for him, and then you guys can roll initiative whenever you're ready.
All right. I will do.
Oh, nice! That one for his initiative.
Oh, it.
Bless.
Nice.
Wait, let me try again. There we go. There we go. Damn, he's a dexterous little boy too. Imagine having a 17 instead of an 18 dex. Imagine being inefficient with your ability scores. Embarrassing.
Okay, so Rose will be up first. However, as you begin to get ready to move out here, Luxper does disappear. However, you do hear his wings flapping next to you, Eris. And it says, here, I'll just hang out with you guys. I don't really know what's going on here. I don't really like fighting people.
Do we all hear this?
Yeah.
Okay, I just go, okay, just please be careful, Luxper.
Yeah, make sure they don't hit you, buddy.
Can't hit me, can't see. He says confidently.
True.
Well,
True.
I started strumming my guitar in a fairly upbeat, warlike song.
It's so funny.
With the power of the divine, we'll rise up and take what's mine. No foe too strong, no curse too dire. Our blessed blades will rain down fire. As Ray's blade starts glowing yellow, my guitar starts glowing yellow as well, and I will say, who has a higher to hit between the two of you?
Who is the higher to hit?
Yeah.
I have a +3 to hit.
What's that?
Oh, +3, +2 for proficiency, so +5 I think is my to hit.
Okay, Eris.
Hers would be a +5 too, I think.
+5.
She will probably be able to hit faster than I will, if that makes a difference, because I'm going to have to get at least a little closer.
Okay, then I'll choose Eris. Eris, I guess your hands start glowing this translucent yellow color as well, as the 3 are now blessed.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Anything else Rose would like to do, or
She will do Soulbound Arsenal as well. But yeah, basically, Eris, you can roll a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
wait, did you like actually target everyone with bless?
Yeah,
Okay. Who did you target?
me, Ray, and Eris.
Okay, I'm not seeing it on any of those individuals.
I will do it again and just give myself an extra spell slot then.
Yeah, please, because bless is it should actually like
How do I target multiple? It's just T,
Um,
right?
alt
I'm
shift.
from here.
Alt shift. Alt.
or is it alt, right, or right?
Just hold alt.
Yeah, it's alt shift.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's doing it. I think if you just hold alt, it also works.
Well, alt
Oh,
it
okay.
switches like the target back and forth. If he wants to target all three of them, he needs to do alt shift.
Hold on. Growing pains. There we go.
I think it appears you're targeting everyone. There
we
you go.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get my. Oh no, JK. I have one spell slot left because I used one for soul switch, so it evens out anyway.
All part of the plan.
Alright. All part of the plan. And then Ray will be 15, 16. Okay. Ray will run.
We have so much ground to cover.
Oh, shit, not that. 40. I guess I can just do 80. Ray will run here using a dash action.
Okay.
I guess she would just go diagonal, so it'd be 75. And then Rose will go. $60. And we will both take the dodge action.
Okay. I assume trying to sort of crouch behind the rock there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to take cover and use a dodge action, whichever one would be more useful.
Well, actually, I mean, you dashed, so I think that's your action to dash, right?
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
However, you are able to crouch behind the rocks there. The water is flowing kind of slowly. Yeah, you're. It is reasonably deep where you are right now. Like it's up to your chest.
Okay.
Next up is Eris.
Oh boy. Guess what? If I spend a sorcery point, I can hit this motherfucker. Okay, so I already measured the
So
distance.
stupid far away.
He's like exactly 235, isn't he? Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get close because I doubt the game will let me. And then I'm gonna cast Firebolt, and I'm gonna spend a sorcery point so that the. Oh my god. Hold on. Gotta get closer. Beep bop. And then what did you say I get with Bless? Do I have to type in everything or does it apply automatically?
Just do it. I don't know if it applies
It
automatically.
should work automatically. Whenever you do an attack roll, it should just add a d4.
Okay.
Yep.
Silly! Only 2,
Aw,
bruh.
damn. Yeah,
Bruh.
tough roll.
Wee!
Yeah, you see it kind of like mostly dodge it, but it does sort of singe its shoulder. This looks to be a fairly strong creature. Little pot
no.
shots like that are probably not going to be enough to take it down. It might distract it.
All right, 300-foot fall incoming.
Perfect. Alright, well that's all I'm gonna do.
You're gonna
for this
kill
round.
yourself with this false spell.
Oh,
Damn. Damn
Unheard.
right I am.
I have made a notes page and I have the session where he might die, and I'm taking the under on that session.
Oh, man.
All right.
That's
That
it for my turn.
yeah. So the dwarf looks fairly impressed. It says, so you can certainly fling a fireball. Riley's up next.
There's like nothing I can do right now. I could do some smoke bomb shit, which could get funny.
Just caterpillar your way up there.
Yeah, I think that's might unironically be the plan.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get in Eris's way and make her vision hard. This is gonna take so long. With these trees over here, how bushy are these trees? Like, if let's say theoretically, if I were to get into said tree, am I getting like some kind of cover?
You can make a perception check.
Okay. Perception is right there, dude. I'm getting about
Yeah,
now.
those are trees. all right.
Those are trees? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You're actually confused. They might just be tall bushes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really see in my own smokes though, so I don't want to. Is it windy at all right now? Because if not, I might drop a smoke for her.
There's not a lot of wind here.
Okay. So if I were to drop a smoke bomb, it's sticking around for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have taken smoke bombs.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually I'll go this route, and I don't know if I can do this as a bonus action, but I want to hand her a singular smoke bomb, and just go like, hey, just in case if it gets crazy, you can throw this at your feet, and it'll be a lot of smoke.
Who does Riley hand that to?
The unknown name. I mean, she might not take it. I understand because she doesn't trust us, but Riley would try.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she takes it.
Okay. And then I will. I don't want to stack up. I'm so scared. I will go ahead and just move 30 feet to my left here. What's the target line thing? I keep forgetting. Or like to give me my distance.
Control, right? Control
There it is,
drag.
Control. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I will run out my 30 feet to here. And then I will go ahead and drop a smoke bomb here. This is more so she can see that like I'm not lying what these things are. And I will drop a, I guess, 20-foot smoke bomb around me.
Okay. If you want to start marking those on the map with like the draw tool or whatever, just so we know where the smoke is.
Yeah.
Because I imagine you're going to be dropping quite a few of them. By the end
Oh,
of this.
just you fucking wait, baby. 5, 10, 15.
Okay. The sharpshooter will make an intelligence check.
Jesus Christ, 20-foot radius is a lot.
Actually, no, it will not. It will make a tactics check.
No.
A 20-foot
That is
radius
a
is a
skill.
40-foot cube. That is what I have learned today.
Alright. Oh, can I not move these once I've placed them?
Okay.
Oh, that's so annoying.
So let's see. So this is the smoke bomb there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. It will shoot twice into the smoke cloud.
It's fucked
And
up.
let's see. So you hear it, 2 arrows whizzing by to your right, Riley. Not close enough to even have a chance at hitting you.
Embarrassing. God, I want to.
top-
Wait. Do I think I'm close enough at all for him to hear me? No shot, right?
No, probably
Okay.
not.
I won't say anything.
Rose is up. I mean, Riley still might say something.
That's fair. Yeah, in the moment, I would more say something like to myself, which might be heard by like Rose and the new girl, and being like, amateur.
All right, Rose is up.
Does the water seem to be getting deeper here?
I mean, it does look to be deeper, yes.
Okay, Ray will take the take the initiative here, and we'll go to this rock, or we'll go here. And
Okay.
we'll go here.
She is swimming at that point, so it's double movement.
She ignores difficult terrain. Would that help?
No, swimming it does not consider difficult terrain. It's a
Damn it.
swim speed, which is half your normal speed.
Good try though. Good try though.
So then it would. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me map this out. So 5, and then it starts here.
Yeah.
So 5, and then 15, 20.
25, 30, because that's the second diagonal.
Oh, that's right. Oh, can you do like multi-point things here? Or no.
You can. I think it's like you let go of the control and then like do it again or something. Let me check. I know there's a way to do it.
We're all testing.
Maybe right click.
It's not right click. I tried.
No.
I don't know then. I could have sworn there's a way to do it.
It's all good. So I'll go ahead and just do this. So there we go. So yeah, 5, and then
So it's 30 to get where she is right there.
okay. I assume it's also 30 here, right? If I keep going, or no?
Because that was
No. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so 30, 35,
yeah.
40. She'll dash and go there. Taking cover behind the rock as well. Rose will go 5, 10, 15. Well, I guess 5, 10, 25. Oh my god, this is fucking. I think it's 30, right? It's still 30. 25, and then.
That time would be 35 because both those last two spaces are 10 feet each because of the swimming.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So 35, she would use dash anyway, so she has 25 left. She will go here and then take cover behind this, like what I imagine is a bit of an indention here, unless
Those are reeds, so they're providing a bit of visual cover. However, it is able to see you from where it is. It kind of has a high point that it is looking down at you at.
Okay, so from here I had 25 left. I will just stay behind this rock for now. I gotta get on the thicker part about it, I guess.
Okay. Next up is Eris.
Join me in my smoke haven.
God, Longstrider would be really good right now, but it's not prepared, huh? Love how D&D works.
That buddy old
He's not
pal
upset about
probably
it.
has high constitution, huh?
Not necessarily. I mean, being like an
We're gonna
archer.
hope that he doesn't.
Orcs have +2 constitution, so take that for what you will.
But is it it'd be, it's not gonna be like his highest stat, I guess, more than likely.
We're gonna risk it and hope he fails the check.
Still a chance.
Okay, so guess
Also,
what?
if he has exactly a +2 constitution, get fucked.
Ah.
Call it.
So surprise, surprise, I'm spending another sorcerer point.
I guess I have proficiency, never mind.
I've been keeping track of them for you, just to let you know you have 1 left. You only have 3.
Yeah.
You can convert, I think, your spell slots into sorcery points. Though I can't remember exactly how that works, but I think you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get
Oh,
close to
that's
the
how I
Okay.
select the circle.
Whee! And then I'm gonna use Moonbeam on him. Do I have him selected? I'm zoomed out so far I can't see shit. Moonbeam. Moonbeam. Already concentrating on flaming spear. Since when?
She's using spell she didn't even
for a
know.
long
You,
time.
you haven't turned it off since you activated it.
Oopsies. I use that all the way back in the manor. I like to think it's just still on fire. Yeah, hit that bitch. Come on.
You can do it.
Hold on. God. Then can you move it for me?
Oh, looks like you did it.
Only 4 applied, so his constitution was.
It was the back +3.
Because I forgot proficiency.
Bitch.
Meow.
Ugh. Okay. And question, since I haven't done this for this campaign, is it still an option to use your action to double your movement speed?
Yeah, it's dash. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Haven't used that since the Naruto days.
The classic.
For nowsies, that will be my move.
Okay. Okay. Next up is Riley.
Got 8.
Riley, you're up.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. If I go there, am I in line with the rock? And okay, can I move my character token just to see if I would be where I think? It's kind of hard to tell. Like if I go like here, am I in line with him in the rock? Is this rock large enough to where it would block line of sight if I were lined up like this?
No, he is on a high rock as well. You kind of have to be next to the rock
Next
like
to it,
Ray
okay.
is for it to provide much cover.
Noted. In Zot's case, yeah, I guess I will just do the good ol' going up to this rock. Really, at that point, I might as well drop in and put another smoke bomb. Make it easier for Eris to get over here if she wants to get closer.
Well, I also have a 40 movement, so I could move a good while if
This could get so funny.
dash on the.
Yeah,
dash
fuck it.
on the
I will
back.
go this 30, drop into the water, and put a smoke bomb behind me, kind of shouting to Eris like, hey, I can create a way for you. Let me see. So can I just paste that? Haha. Hell yeah, we're getting saucy, boys. All right, that's Riley, baby.
All right, another smoke bomb blooms. I will point out that well, it does provide. I mean, you can't see what's going on in there either.
I know. I know. And I am. I mean, I know I'm not right up against it, but I am trying to get behind this rock. So if he does fire an arrow through, it would hopefully hit the rock before me.
Okay. It will make another tactics check with advantage.
Advantage? No.
Okay. Next up is Rose.
Oh, I have a feeling I know what's going on here.
Rose will. Can you prep a dodge then move, and the dodge would be active or no?
Yeah. Yeah, you can use your action to dodge, and then until the start of your next turn, it's a disadvantage on attacks against you.
Smart man.
Just make this simpler. Rose goes up. I guess I'll figure it out. Rose just goes up here with a dash. And then Ray will.
Wait, so are you dodging or dashing?
Rose is dashing. And then I'm using my bonus action to command Ray to use her action to dodge. And then Ray will move.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know. I was like, I have to use a bonus action or else Ray just takes the dodge action.
Right.
So my action would be to dash. My bonus action would be for her to dodge. Although she dodges automatically, so it's not like I need to use the bonus action for that, actually. Is it an action to drop prone?
No, you can drop prone whenever you want. However, it is half your movement to get up from being prone.
Correct. Ray will dodge and then move here. Can you prone if you have 0 movement?
Yeah.
That is okay. I was gonna say that is an actually contentious term, or situation. She will go here, then prone.
I think falling prone is literally like a free action.
Okay.
I guess I can check.
She's
Yeah,
just dolphin diving off the left here.
Yeah, it's not really well established, but it's considered movement and has to be done on your turn. But aside from that,
Okay. And that'll be. I don't really like that. She's gonna use dash instead, and then. Now it just brings her further. Hold on, let me map this out. Sorry. She goes behind the tree. It would be 30 to get where she is, or I guess 20 would put her there. 80 would put her there. Oh wait, if I just prone crawl, he's always at disadvantage. Wait a minute.
True.
Wait a minute.
Oh man. What's going on over here?
So if you're prone, you can move your movement speed, right? Or is it halved?
you can. Yeah, it's halved. You're crawling, which halves your movement speed.
Okay. I thought I was on the
He was trying to get real saucy.
I was gonna fucking prone crawl all the way up there.
Prone crawl dash all the way up there.
Wait, what if you roll? That's pretty fast.
I roll. I think we're going uphill, are we not? Or maybe flat.
It's a
Either way,
slight line, but yeah, it's mostly flat.
Either way, I'm not rolling. Yeah, I will go there, and then Ray will prone trying to be under the rock.
Okay. Next up is Eris.
Ah, the fuck. Okay.
To be clear, by the way, you don't have to use Riley's smokes. It's just an option for you to get a little further while being safer.
Well, I'm already heading that way, so I might as well, right? So if I'm right behind this rock, I'm pretty covered, right?
You're also in a thick-ass smoke cloud. He can't see you for anything.
Shit, yeah.
Where you are right now, you are in cover.
What about that rock? That Riley's.
That Riley's. Yeah, that provides a fair amount of cover. The river is also like more depressed, so it is like a pretty bad angle for him.
Same.
However, as you move between the small portion of the rock,
a tight shot.
Well, he is a sharpshooter.
Yeah, but he's silly, you know.
Yeah, he's silly. Come on.
He's silly.
Can
good
he
at
at
his
least
job.
say something
That's what he
silly
does.
as he shoots me?
Yes, he mutters something silly under his breath as he shoots you.
Oh man.
Did you use shield?
Yeah.
What a G.
Okay. All right. All right.
That's a choice.
So you do block the arrow, however.
Yeah.
That's gotta be kind of intimidating. He just sees this person cross and go, boom, arrow down, and just keep going.
Riley's up.
Okay. I am going to... Am I allowed to use the logical conclusion of, like, hearing the arrow fly by, hearing it hit the shield, knowing he shot what was likely his knocked arrow?
I'll say you can make an intelligence, a tactics check.
Okay. I was like, I don't want to metagame, but...
With a 16, yeah, you can safely make that assumption.
Okay.
Again, it's very, like, you can't see anything, which
Yes.
makes it kind of difficult, but just based off of the noises, air sort of splashing into the water next to you with, like, this shimmering shield around her that you can kind of make out in the fog.
Okay.
Yeah, you can safely make that assumption.
Cool. Then I will use that knowledge accordingly. I think it would actually be faster for me to cross this with my grappling hook, funnily enough. I will step out to where I can see. So that would be 20 feet to here.
So that's 25 feet as that last space is
25
swimming.
last space. Okay. And then here, let me use my measuring tool to mark here. Because my grappling hook can go 20 feet. Would this be considered close enough to grab the wall? So then I can ignore the water by just grappling to it.
I would let you try.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay. You can make a basically it's a dexterity attack roll, so +4, I guess, for you.
Interesting. Okay. So just roll a d20 +4.
Yeah. Okay. Despite not being able to really see that well outside of the fog cloud, the fact that you're swimming, you do manage to go up, shoot the grappling hook, and it does land on a firmer piece of ground, pulling you along with it.
Sweet. So I swing up, and I should have only 5 more feet of movement. That's a problem. I'll probably just stay up behind the bank, I guess. I don't think the 5 feet of movement is worth risking being open to being shot. Can I be behind the bank where I am, or do I need to back up a space?
You would have to back up a space to get further in the reeds if you would like to do that.
Okay. I will concede and back up a space to stay behind the bank.
Okay. You'll make a tactics check.
What did we decide giving a smoke bomb as a bonus action?
Ah!
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I mean,
He will
maybe.
Blow us
place
all up.
sight in on Riley, who is in the reeds, which gives him +2 to his AC.
Just +2? I'm such a small little baby boy, though.
Yeah, well, he has a good eye.
20 my ass.
He will also use his steady aim.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Piece of shit.
No!
Wait.
I
Oh,
didn't
no,
even-
I'm 14 exactly. Fuck off.
Oh no.
That's so infuriating. The +2 almost mattered.
Ah!
Fairly low damage roll, all things
Are
considered.
we sure it's not +3? These reads are looking real +3 to me.
What is your AC?
12.
Oh, okay, so 14 would just hit. Yes,
Yeah.
no, it is just +2. It shoots again.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
Missing on
Thank
the second
God.
one, fortunately.
I hate that enemies I can hit twice. That
all
scares
right.
me.
It
Rose
is
is up.
scary.
So
That's how we
what-
all died last time.
So what's to give a smoke bomb? Is that a bonus action or an action from Riley?
To give a smoke bomb?
Yeah.
Well, Riley has to. I'll say to prevent cheesing this too much,
Fair.
Riley, as soon as the smoke bomb, I'll say you have it set up in such a way that once it leaves where you're keeping it, it goes
pops.
off.
Okay.
Yes. So I'll say for Jisa, as soon as you left, you kind of forgot about that, and now there is smoke filling that area.
Oh, now I feel bad. Well, this is. I want to hand it. Oh, okay.
Okay, so my idea here, and even to you can just be like, it's too cheesy, is to prep a throw, and then when Riley hands it, immediately throw it to where Ray would be.
I'm more fine with that since it's technically Riley sort of taking advantage of your action to do his thing. I'm more fine with that.
Smoke
Okay.
bombs are a wonderful thing.
So I will go ahead. Rose will prep a throw, and she will get here, still behind the rock, but she will prep a throw. Ray will get up 20, so she can move 60 if she dashes. And she will move there.
Okay.
And I yell out to Riley to hand me a smoke bomb. She will also take can't take the dodge action, so that's why I'm doing the smoke bomb. That's right.
Seeing that the smoke bomb exploded on unknown lady to us, I do go. Okay, just be sure to throw it quickly.
Ray can make a mana sense check as she gets there.
Also, is this purple thing something we did or something we're not supposed to worry about right now?
That's Eris's moonbeam. It does
Okay.
stay as long as she's concentrating on it.
Does it keep dealing damage?
It does, however, he does need to be within the range. The radius there isn't quite correct. I think it's literally supposed to be like 5 feet, so it's like one
The
space
square.
basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, maybe I should double check that. Okay, so that'll be your turn. Next up is Eris.
You just heard Riley in front of you take an arrow to the shoulder.
Oh no. Riley, you good up there, Pipsqueak?
I'm fine.
Aw, he's so sad. Oh.
He's got an arrow in his shoulder. What do you want from him?
I didn't do that much damage. It like whizzed past you. Fine.
Oh, that's funny. The smoke just ends up being above the water anyway. That is funny. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
but it doesn't do anything under.
Never mind. So the radius is different. So it's technically 4 spaces. So the sharpshooter would not have sat there taking the damage. He will.
Are you sure he is silly though, Hudson? He is silly.
Yeah, not quite that silly.
I think the
Come on.
DM made a
Come on.
mistake, and he should have to take at least one more set of the damage.
Yeah,
because of it.
one more round of damage, Hudson.
Yeah.
I think you're right, and he should move because I like advantage on my rolls.
Okay, what am I doing? So, okay.
You're about to
If
go
I just-
crazy, brazy.
What's going on over there?
Raise me
rolling.
Dude, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead. You take your turn.
I don't like what's going
Don't
on
say it like
here,
that.
Hudson. What if I just want to stay here and keep throwing fireballs at him, huh?
Go off, Queen.
You'll probably be able to need to see him in order to do that. To start with.
I don't like what you're insinuating. Okay.
Listen, I'm just saying, Jiza is covered. Okay, she's good.
Hudson's job. Rolling.
Take your turn. I'm just waiting. I'm rolling dice to waste time. while
Yeah,
you're,
he's just passing time.
Yeah, sure. See, okay. Bitch. If I like run behind this rock over here, is he still gonna be able to shoot me from there? Is he? Cause he moved, right? He's lower.
Which rock are you talking about?
The one up to the left of her.
No, that provides pretty good cover. However, by the same token, you're not able to see him as well either.
Oh no, what a shame. Okay, and then if I run up here and meet up with Miss Rose. Nice. I had to dash to do that, so that's fine. Ah, I don't like that sound coming from you, Hudson. That gives me anxiety. Stop it.
Okay, that's it for Eris.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Riley.
Okay. Eris did conveniently stop right where I needed to be, so that's a good starting point here.
There you go.
Eris is no longer where I'm needing to be. I guess because it's only gonna be a bonus action for me to like hand Rose the smoke bomb, right? If Rose is
No.
using her action to throw it.
It will need to be an action for both of you.
Sick. Am I out of cover if I'm standing here? No, to the right of Eris.
You can make a perception check if you'd like.
I would actually love to do that for you, Hudson.
You are fine as long as the sharpshooter doesn't move to get into a higher position.
Okay.
Yeah, he should, so he can step right into that
The moonbeam.
beam again.
Yeah, I will run up. I will go ahead and hand Rose said smoke bomb and just go, here, throw it fast, please.
Yeah, and then I use my reaction to throw.
You can make an athletics check with advantage, Rose.
That dwarf is covered by so much smoke.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah, you can place it where you want it.
Put it exactly where you want it to be.
Can you
or-
just can you copy and paste it?
I got you. I got you.
Just so I don't have to make another one. And then I would like Ray to be towards like the edge of it. To
Like
where,
the front
smoke
edge or
bomb is.
back edge?
The back edge.
Like that?
Yeah.
I can line it up on the graph a little better here.
Yep.
Okay.
Works with me.
It's actually very clean for me. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
really have any
yeah.
bonus action stuff, so I guess I'm chilling.
Okay. Okay.
Let's pray he didn't have like a rain of arrows spell or we're fucked.
Things are certainly happening. They need to be taken into account.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
Ah,
Mm,
that's what's gonna kill us all again.
Oh, I do have 3 temporary hit points. I need to add that.
okay. Yeah. Rose is up.
Okay. I will. I will walk forward. I would like to see what the water situation is.
The water there is not quite as deep. I'll say I would count it as difficult terrain, so since Rhea is Strider, it's just normal for her.
And so she will go here, still being in the smoke bomb, with 40. And
Okay.
then Rose will dodge. and
Ray
then-
can make a perception check.
I never like these. Thank God.
Okay. As Ray gets there, she does smell something off. She smells 2 different scents.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I say the same thing. I'm like, well, there's 2 other scents or things in there, but friend or foe, I don't know yet. Rose will. Rose will go dodge, go here. Can I actually, before I step out, could I make a perception check and see if the smoke bomb is tall enough to cover his line of sight?
Sure. Yeah, you can make a perception check. Sort of quickly peeking your head out and then moving back in.
Nice.
You're not really sure.
She will go. Then, if that's the case, she will go 30. And have the dodge. Ray will also inherently have dodge as well.
Okay. Next up is Eris.
How far am I away from my bestie? Son of a bitch. Just too far away. I don't really know what I want to use yet. Oh my god, I don't know.
What would Eris like to do?
Yeah, this is not the question of the century. Okay,
True.
hold on. Let me see how goddamn close I have to get.
Close enough.
Son of a... To risk it for the biscuit, isn't me?
How are we feeling about a 150-foot fall?
They'll never expect it.
Listen, I'm just saying it would get the job done.
Okay.
150 feet is how many d6?
Enough.
Alright.
Probably not, actually, all things considered. I can knock him into the moonbeam though.
Oh yeah.
That's worth the 50d6.
That's worth it. That's value.
Okay. Can I just quickly peek out and throw a fireball and duck back?
Sure.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It does fire at you as you throw the fireball at it. So you can make your attack roll, and it will make its attack roll as well.
Hits, I think. Fuck. How about I use shield again, huh? 19. What am I? 17.
No, so I will make those rolls public. He did get a 19.
Okay. Well, what if I said, "Hey, what? You took my chance away."
You were too slow. I don't know what to tell you. It's a reaction, not a think about it and maybe do it.
That's fucked. Holy shit.
That's really funny, actually.
With a 19, I think it would still hit you anyway, right? Even with the shield.
Well, it adds +5. And I have 17, right?
It got a 19 to hit. Oh, the shield didn't go away for some reason.
I have a 12.
Yeah, a 12 is your normal AC. So with the shield, it's 17. So there'd be no point. It would hit you either way.
Oh, okay.
Got a
Gotcha.
19. And he got max damage on that roll.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Hudson.
You're welcome. Next up is Riley.
Okay. I will go ahead and as Eris steps back here, I put my hand on her back, and she gets kind of the same blue glow that I have, as I go ahead and put Arcane Ablation on her.
Okay.
So then, let me roll my 4 here. Add 4 temporary hit points to yourself.
Bless.
No, you're already under bless.
Lamau. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I keep having to use my actions because of you people. I
It
will.
did that automatically, right? I don't have to add anything.
You'll have to add it to your character sheet. See, like under your hit points, there's a temp hit points section, and add 4. How far does my airburst mine go? Oh, I did not. I'm not trying to use it. I'm trying to check.
I think I used 2 of them. Yeah.
Doesn't it take like a minute to cast?
60 feet. No, not with my thing. I get one use of it. That's like basically as if I casted the spell, but without using the spell slot.
Oh,
sorry, not airburst mine, but shatter. I can do either or.
Oh, okay.
In this case, I would do shatter, but I am not close enough, so I will go ahead and I guess just run towards Rose, trying to get closer. I am a little afraid of these people, though. 15, 30. Let me see what our line of sight is here.
God, at this point, I just want to grab the dwarf and run.
All right, yeah, I'm not feeling too confident about this. I will, I guess, just move 15 feet and stop putting my back against the wall, being as covered by this rock as possible.
Okay. With no one exposed, he will. Okay. Luxper says, "You have an arrow sticking out of you."
He's talking to Eris.
Yes.
Oh, buddy, don't I know it? I can feel every inch of it too.
There it is.
Oh,
He does with a max heal. That was not 8 there.
oh, buddy,
As
you're my
he
favorite.
pulls the arrow out of you, and he says, "You just don't get hit next time, yeesh."
Just don't get hit. Honestly, a skill
That
issue.
is the best
Rose
advice
up.
I've ever heard.
And said literally just don't get hit, Lamau, you're bad.
Alright, Rose will use her dash and go in. Ray will prep a...
prep a throw. I'll bring you smoke bomb and throw it on top of him.
No shot you get to Ray.
Bum, 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 bum,
Ray will prep a dash.
Okay. All right. Next up is Eris.
I just tried drinking a water bottle with the cap on 2 separate occasions.
Nice.
That happens to the best of us, champ.
Fucking god. I don't like this guy. Why does he get to shoot twice? It's bullshit.
That's true. Overpowered needs nerf.
Yeah. Fucking god.
Should give him like level 4 spell slots instead.
Whoa. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. Wait, chill the fuck out. Extra attack is a level 5. 4th level spells are fucking stupid.
Jesus fucking Christ almighty.
What are sorcerers usually at level 3? 3rd level, I assume?
What's up?
Are like magic spellcasters usually at like 3rd level by 5th?
It depends where you are.
Well, yeah, for a full caster.
Okay. Is Riley about to go out there? What's his plan?
Yeah. I mean, he's not doing shit all from here, so he's
That's
trying to make his way,
Okay, well,
helping the team along
Level
the way.
level 7 is when you get him.
I don't want
Level
you
3?
to get
7.
sharp shooting.
No, I'm saying that's when you get
No.
like 3rd level spells.
Oh, 3rd level spells? You said 4th.
Hopefully, he will not eat you out of existence now. Hopefully.
Tanks.
Unless Hudson rolls max damage again.
Ah, he is good at that.
No
I am
way.
really
No
good
way.
at that.
That's incredibly unlikely.
Alright, fuck it. I'm sticking my ass right here. My ranged ass ain't going anywhere.
All right, Riley's up.
Oh, this mother trucker. Does he have like a good angle? He better be shooting with fucking disadvantage if he's shooting through the smoke like this. I could use an action to drop another smoke bomb. Oh, I just want to get closer. I can't do anything. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna run. I guess I could. Okay, here's my theory. I would like to grappling hook this first 20, with the theory of if he shoots at me, I am moving very fast because I'm grappling hooking the first 20 of my movement with my action.
I love cool theories.
Okay.
Always interesting.
Well, I'm gonna run it, and we're gonna see what happens, I guess.
It's a funnier thought if it isn't that fast and you're just like prone and it's dragging you. Which is still disadvantage to him, but it's a funnier one.
Yeah, so I will zoop my 20 grappling hook, trying to clear that path.
Okay. He will shoot.
Doesn't get disadvantage though.
Yeah, how about he
Here's
doesn't
to hit
do
you
that?
just fine.
Man, I didn't even get to see the attack roll, man. You're doing me dirty right now.
Oh, that's my bad. He rolled a 20. I rolled a nat 19. I got a 24 to hit, and he rolled a 4 on the damage die.
Did he roll straight? Was my plan not effective?
He did roll straight.
Oh.
He appears
Okay.
to be used to hunting more difficult prey to track than you with a grappling hook.
That's bullshit. I'm a little child and I'm so fast and small. All right, I'll use my remaining 30 to go to here and sit here.
Every small squirrel that he's hunted has just have nothing on the small innocence of a child.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, sorry.
Before Orc's turn finishes, Ray, would you like to use her dash?
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. That I was about to have to do. Okay. Yeah. So as Ray, well, hold your horses there. He will also use his prepped action. Not the sharpshooter, but the.
Oh, I was
mauler.
like, he just shot at me.
And it will block your path. I'll say since you both had the prepped action, you kind of meet in the middle there.
Okay.
And there he is.
And I'll add him to the initiative roll. He did get an 11 one. Okay, perfect. That's where he would have been earlier. Okay. And that's where we'll pick up next time, as I know it's
No,
good.
I was so ready. Fuck you.